Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I don't.
Why are they doing this to me? And I was like, finally, I'll know what these are for. And I came here and I was like, they're for fucking nothing.
Really surprised how much I like this game.
Fucking crazy shit is happening. There's aliens. Go get them. And you're just in it, and it feels really good, and it looks really cool.
Every fucking step I took in that game was something I did not want to deal with.
It's a product of its time. I found it both rewarding and frustrating.
What's up with that, man? They couldn't even do RNG, man.
I think they meant that to be something and literally forgot.
Danny picks hard fucking games. I'm too old for this shit. I don't care anymore.
Everything about this game rubbed me the wrong way.
It was really good, and then it was really bad.
Listen, okay, I was drunk and high, my feet hurt.
A joyless piece of shit.
Yes!
It's a video game-ass video game.
No, dude.
All right, everybody, hello and welcome to the 2025 recap of Seriously Casual, a video game book club. How's everybody doing?
Ready to rock and
What's
roll.
up, dude?
Awooga.
Ready to take a trip down memory lane?
I saw the screen for feel again.
If you thought I wasn't putting that on there, then you were tripping.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, pretty
This is
good.
it.
Doing
Great.
great.
Feel is game of the year.
Yeah, you know what? All right, everybody, thanks for coming. Field Game of the Year in 2025.
Creek Wolf.
Gangster rapper. But yes, we have gathered here today in the holy video game Trimony to go over the games we played for 2025. Smaller list of games this year, but some bangers and some not so bangers. Yeah, exactly. Some whoo. But I want to start off though before we get into those. Throw you guys a curveball. Want to know what you've been playing, and I'm gonna hit you with the what is your actual game of the year, like that you've played.
I'm panicking.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I'm panicking.
Don't worry. I'll start us off. I'll give you time to panic.
Okay.
So I think because we didn't talk about it last time when we were talking about Ape Escape, I played I think Silk Song and Strawberry Jam, the Celeste mod. Silk Song very nearly my game of the year. That game is fantastic. No spoilers, but man, Team Cherry's PR team might suck, but the people who actually make the games, they do a really good job. But yeah, it's just been playing Deadlock, Silk Song, that Celeste mod, Strawberry Jam, which I will go back to, which that game was fucking hard. The levels were crazy. But since Silk Song did not take my game of the year, it has to go to, and this kind of is a little bit cheating because it technically came out 2024, but the PC port came out this year, and that is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That game was so fucking good. So I just love how they execute the perfect fine line of changing enough in Final Fantasy VII that the moments when you're just waiting for them, you're like, they got to do this, and then it happens, and you're like, oh my god, they did this, and like the way they execute them, like I can't think of a way they missed, but can't talk too much about that because kind of spoilers.
Donnie, I still gotta play it, but I played part 1. How do you like it compared to part 1?
Definitely better than part 1, but also
Damn.
vastly more broad in scope.
Yep.
Cool.
I want to play through Rebirth again and do no side quests and see how it feels.
Yeah, I saw people like when I was actually considering, I was like, do I have Silk Song as Rebirth? I was kind of like taking a look at the consensus on Rebirth, and a lot of people said there were too many mini games, and I'm like, you kind of had to do them. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. You only had to do them if you did them. Like the ones that they actually forced upon you were either like a short stint or kind of fun. But yeah, there were a ton, but you were not required to do all the ton.
Every time I tuned into you streaming that game, it was like you're playing Mario Party or something.
That's because I did all of them because I have brain problems and it's nostalgia bait. Did you see the part where I was on the scooter in Costa del Sol?
I love
Probably.
that thing.
See?
Yeah, but I have a hypothesis that it messes with the pacing of the game.
It could. I can agree with that.
but I liked them. But by the end, I kind of felt like I was obligated to do them. You know, even I didn't really want to at the end.
I will just say that one that's kind of like the pseudo fighting game one took years off of my life to actually get the final reward.
I just pause buffered. I'm a big fucking cheater.
I couldn't.
First try, dude.
Damn, he's good. But yeah, that's Final Fantasy Rebirth gets my game of the year, and I know it's kind of ish cheating, but I'm talking about the PC port. It was beautiful. It ran super great. 2K, 144 FPS, barely any frame drops. It was everything I wanted.
Well, if we have to pick a game that actually came out last year, I've got nothing because I started Clair Obscur, but I didn't actually finish it. I was gonna say,
You played Donkey King.
oh yeah, I guess that has to technically win it then.
Well, there you
Donkey
go.
Kong.
Bonanza?
But I mean, the
Technical win.
actual best game I played last year was Castlevania Rondo of Blood, which is an incredible video game. The best
Yes.
Castlevania that I've played.
Very good game.
As for what I've been playing recently, I just finished a game called Metroid Fusion, which is a video game.
Which is a video
It's a
game,
video game.
and we actually may hear about that more.
Can you tell us what you
No.
think about it?
No, was it your
Next
game of the
time.
year?
Tune in for next episode.
All right, Donkey Kong Bonanza. I can't get over the fact that I don't like the way that game looks.
Oh, I guess I completely forgot that I also played Mario Kart World, I guess.
Tim Sky
That-
played everything.
Which,
It doesn't
yeah, it
count.
says a lot, right?
Game looks kind of whack.
It looks like Mario Kart, so yeah, you're right.
Dude,
Hey,
it's fun.
I mean, besides the
I
fact
played
that
it.
looks like
I
Mario
kind of
Kart.
I thought it was fun too. Like not too
you just
shabby.
look. You just have to be good at Tony Hawk. If you're good at Tony Hawk and you apply that to Mario Kart, then you're gonna have a great time.
So if I unlock
Well, I mean-
Spider-Man, does that mean where am I at?
Is that like in grinding? Like, what's the skill comparison?
Yeah, all the tricks, the wall riding, the jumping.
high APM skateboarding.
It's
The way it's
super fun.
structured seems weird. Like
Yeah.
how they force you to like play on those weird small transitional.
So yeah, everything I've heard
tricks.
about like the new stuff they did, people are like, it's boring. Like the straight tracks and the like
Well,
the
they're boring.
oh yeah, it's like
True.
It looks
No,
unimpressive.
I'll say that I've a lot of fun with it.
I do like the idea of that knockout mode.
Yeah,
but,
the knockout mode is what it's all about.
but the
That's
problem
what
is it's
all
on those
about.
boring straight ass tracks.
They're not completely straight. all
Well,
the
I
time,
watched a
I would
YouTube
say.
video and they told me not to like it, so therefore I don't
Okay,
like
fair
it.
enough. All right, YouTube video.
anyways, we're not here to talk about Mario
So
Kart World.
is Holden the only person here who's played Metroid Prime 4?
Yes.
So?
Dang.
That game looks kind of whack. Not gonna lie.
Oh shit. All right, now that we're talking about all the whack games that Holden played, yeah, Holden, what have you been playing, and what was your game of the year?
Dude, I also played Silk Song. Good game. Here's a funny one. I played Shapes 2, an automation game where you build shapes.
Oh, I thought it was the sequel to Imagine Babies.
No, but it's actually if you have any interest in like Factorio or any of those like weird building ass games, I highly recommend looking at Shapes 2. Because it's like the most rudimentary simplified version of that vision. And you might ask yourself, like, how could that be interesting? And then 100 hours later, you're
Like, oh
you've
no.
got factories delivering tens of thousands of pieces of things, and you can't look back. I played a bunch of PS2 games. I told you guys about Dark Cloud 2, Radiata Stories, Dragon Quest 8. I played Eternal Darkness for the first time.
Oh yeah.
It was so interesting. I borderline want to book club it, but
Do
Did
it.
you play it on console?
no. That would definitely elevate it for sure.
Yeah, there's some elements of that game that only would really work if you're playing on console. But no, I remember that game being something else. It's pretty good.
You should book club it if you want to.
Yeah.
Book club it
Well,
or
maybe.
what? Gerrymander, filibuster it for fucking spooky game next year. This
We
year.
considered it once.
Yeah, I think we did. But
And then
no,
we were like,
I'm
let's
putting
play
my foot down
Resident
for
Evil or
fear.
something.
God damn it.
So
Alien Isolation.
one of my ideas was Diablo 1 Book Club.
I'm down.
That'd be a fun one.
That'd be a oldie,
But
it's a
oldie
game.
but an oldie.
That would be
I like the idea.
okay.
So I haven't really played anything this year.
Wait,
at all.
real quick. I didn't say my game of the year. Kirby
Oh,
or
sorry,
Riders. Get
sorry,
back, you guys.
Game sucks.
Well,
Moving
okay,
on.
you can talk about it. What do you like about it? What's
It's
going
just
on?
the original vision, just elevated tenfold. You know, 4
okay.
players going up to 16, more events, more everything. You can actually play it competitively now because it's online. It's fun. I can't stop playing it. I'm addicted.
That's good. That's
That's
good.
cool.
I'm
Hell
happy for
yeah.
you.
Did they make any of the game modes fun now?
Oh,
Yeah. Shut up, Donnie.
I'm sorry.
The one game that I've
Hey,
played
he's
that
got
came
no
out
wins.
this year
He's got no.
with some mind is called Cruel. It's an indie game. It's kind of it's like a roguelike kind of, but it's also a first person shooter, like very fast paced. You run through procedurally generated areas and like you basically can't stop running and you're just trying to headshot everyone as you run. It's pretty cool. Cruel. Check it out. It's literally $10 on Steam. I've been playing that. It's really hard, really fun. Besides that, I've just been playing stuff I'm playing on stream, really. So a bunch of weird shit that comes from my wheel, like that Super Baby game and that Batman and Robin game that was shockingly bad. Oh my god!
That's why I tried to save you with a slightly better wheel. I'm gonna say a much better wheel.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's a good one. I'm looking forward to that one for sure. I don't really. No, it's hard for me to think of game of the year that came out 2025.
I mean, you can pick game of the year from another year, just that you like this year, especially if you didn't play too many new releases.
Well, one game I played a shit ton of this year was Resident Evil 1 Remake because I decided to platinum it on Steam. And
Nice.
man, I played a lot of that game, and I enjoyed every moment of it. I mean, I had played it before, obviously, but I had never done all the achievements, and it was very rewarding, very fun, and I'm really glad I did it. Masterpiece of a game.
So I take it as like your first time doing like knife only or like
Yes,
some of the
yes.
more fun ones. That's cool.
Knife only, invisible enemies, real survival. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I don't know, when did Peak come out? Because if I'm judging by
It came out
the amount of
last
fun I've
year.
had, yeah. So the amount of fun I've had, Peak definitely would be my game of the year.
That's I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, just random old games. That's all I really play. Anyways,
Eradicator game of the year.
A game of this year.
True.
Darth, Colin.
Yeah, I can go unless you want to go, Colin.
Yeah, you go ahead.
My game of the year, I played a lot of Peak, and I played a little bit of Clair Obscur, but I haven't finished it. My favorite is, I think it's got to be like Blueprints. I don't know, if any of you guys have played that before. And it's one of those games that just makes you like think just about everything, and it's like an onion. It's got so many layers to it. It's like I would say that the experience was like unique and meaningful to me, akin to like when I played Outer Wilds. I would say it's a very
Ooh.
similar experience.
it looks cool.
And it is a
Wow.
game like that. Like if you like puzzles and you like unraveling mysteries, little brain teasers, you will get some dopamine and maybe even some feels from that game.
What if you're an idiot who doesn't like puzzles?
Then use
That's
a guide.
yes, and I can't
Yes.
say anything else. It's good. It's okay. That's good. That's okay. You can still play and have fun.
We all
It's
start
okay.
somewhere.
It's okay. It
Cool.
looks like a cool game. I've been. It's on my radar.
I remember everybody talking about it when it came out, and then Brian was like, "Yeah, it's all right."
Brian told me to play it, but not sweat it. So I would take the Brian recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get to, like me and you sweat it, it's really a pretty magnificent experience if it works for you. totally unique.
Fine, now I have to play it and see if it's going to be this emotionally soul-touching experience.
I know. Comparing it to Outer Wilds is lofty.
Would you describe Kirby Air Riders as an emotionally soul-touching experience?
Extremely
crushing.
emotionally soul-touching.
That's the first game, Danny. Air Riders is different.
Okay. You know what? I shouldn't hate on Air Riders until I've played it. I can hate on Air Ride, but not Air Ride.
No, it's just like the first one.
And that
just
game
more.
is trash.
Sakurai was awake for this one, dude. It's
okay,
fine.
fair enough.
I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like I know a lot of people love it. I don't know. It's just not for me. But I'm glad people love it. That's great.
Car goes fast. There's a hamster.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, if that's what the game is, then I should love it, but I don't. Carcass
That's
fast.
Sonic adjacent.
Gross.
All right, dude. Colin, come on, bro.
By that
That's
description,
being
like
a little harsh,
It's
dude.
not being nasty.
all right,
Colin,
is it
take
my
us
turn?
home.
All right, I actually have been playing a ton of games in the last like couple months here. So I'm just gonna rattle off a bunch of the random games I've been playing that nobody else has ever heard of. 8-Bit Adventures 1. It's a really cool little indie RPG. It itself is like kind of whatever, but the sequel, 8-Bit Adventures 2, is one of the best games I played last year. Actually,
Wow.
played it in January. Played Kingdoms of the Dump that came out in like November or October. I was really feeling it, but except toward the end, I feel like they kind of ran out of money, so they ran into a lot of bugs and other friction that maybe in 6 months wouldn't be there. I think I hard recommend the game though, at least the beginning anyway. And maybe once they fix some issues. I also played Dragon Quest 1 and 2, the remake. Those are both really good. Really interesting way of reviving those games. Dragon Quest 1 on the hard mode felt like the bosses felt like puzzles, in that they had one or two solid solutions and everything else just was like you're gonna die really fast. So it was interesting. And then Dragon Quest 2, I feel like I need to replay it because I couldn't really get into it. Maybe it's because I played it right on the back of Dragon Quest 1. And then I bet Darth knows this game. I played an indie RPG called Felvidek. Begins with an F. It's
Whoa,
like
you watch your mouth on the stream.
it's like a Hungarian game.
Oh, I've heard of it.
Yeah. I actually really liked it. It was weird and not super intuitive sometimes. And sometimes the battle mechanics were like very clunky and weird, but I enjoyed my time with it. I also started playing a Skyrim-like game called Tainted Grail: Fall of Avalon. Danny watched me stream like an hour of that in Discord, and
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually really like it. Seems kind of divisive whether people are into it or not, but I'm a big fan. It's like sort of King Arthur style lore, but influenced by like Dark Souls and sort of dark fantasy. So it's pretty neat.
Speaking of Skyrim adjacent, didn't you play Avowed?
I did.
Thoughts on Avowed?
I liked it. I know a lot of people don't. But I like games that I can just turn my brain off and just kind of run around and smack things and explore and find treasure and do dumb little quests and have my characters talk to each other, and that's exactly what that game is. Look good, sound good, play good. I got to bonk enemies with a giant hammer. It was cool. It was a good time.
Remember the
Velvet game.
2 weeks where people played Oblivion Remastered? That game came out?
I played a bunch of that right when it came out.
I'm still waiting for
Same.
Fallout 3 remaster. Give it
Yeah,
to
me
me,
too.
Todd. Do it.
With aim down sights, but already in the game without modding it. Or would that be sacrilege? I know the original Fallout 3 doesn't have aim down sights, right?
I thought it did.
Really?
Does it not?
New Vegas does.
Maybe I'm just tripping.
3
with my
does
shoes
not.
off. 3 does not.
I say that as somebody who's never actually played 3. So I could be picking up lies. on
That's
the
it.
internet.
I
Fallout 3
remember
next
someone
Bookclub
telling
game.
me about that, saying that you have to mod that in.
Now I'm curious.
I do remember New Vegas feeling like extra sporty. Yeah, I feel like it's because of that, huh? Dang it. I don't remember. That was so long ago.
No.
The only Fallout I've ever played is 4.
Fallout 3 does not have aim down sights. But New
What?
Vegas
Fallout
and Fallout
3
4 do.
is it wears its age whenever you played like the other games next to it, I find. So empty. So empty.
This is 3 you're talking
Yeah.
about?
I wouldn't call the Capital Wasteland empty.
Pretty empty. Pretty empty.
Listen, that's it.
So
beefing.
green.
I'm pulling up the map.
Is very
Is it one of-
brown, green, and
Yeah, I was about to
gray.
ask. Is it one of those games that's just brown?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very.
it's from that
There was
time.
a period of time, where every game was brown. I think Resident Evil 4 started that.
Damn it.
When I think of
Capcom.
Fallout 3, I just think of everything being like bright green from the bloom, like exploding and Three Dog on repeat. just looping
Well,
over
you're
and
not
over.
far off for Fallout 3. Listen, you can change the UI color, all right?
That's true.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Amber was
about
cool.
that
What's up?
8-bit adventure game, Colin.
Yes.
Do you have to play the first one to play the second one?
No, don't play the first
Good.
one.
Okay. Yeah, because this looks really fucking cool.
8-Bit Adventures 2?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
really cool.
I loved it. Like, I didn't think it was going to be, I was like, whatever on it. And then I played it and I just couldn't stop playing it. It's really good. I have
Yeah.
nothing but good things to say about it.
Definitely looks like something I would like to play.
Yeah, it's Final Fantasy X combat too. So if you're into that like
Ooh.
CTB style combat, it's very good.
I might be playing that relatively soon. We'll see how Danny's wheel goes.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
CTB?
Conditional turn-based, right?
Explain.
Well,
Is that opposed to ATB?
yeah.
It's active time battle.
Yeah, so basically it's
And
just
there's
like
CQB.
pure turn-based, right? And then based on your character's speed or whatever, you can go it's, as opposed to like round-based turn-based combat like Dragon Quest, where you put in your
Right,
commands and
yeah.
then they all kind of go in sequence.
I should know that, but now I know it.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, no, 8-Bit Adventures 2 is a great time. It's also pretty short. It's like 20-ish hours, so it's a nice breezy playthrough.
It looks nice, just like it looks really appealing to look at.
Yeah, I like to I'm a connoisseur of eclectic weird ass RPGs.
This is true. I've seen my Steam
Oh,
family
dude.
library.
That's right. And
That-
speaking of which, sorry, actually, you go.
No, go ahead. It's cool.
I was just gonna say Caves of Cud 1.0 this year too. I think, right?
Yeah, I
Yep.
played a lot of that for like a week and was like, all right, I'm good.
I
I
just started
don't-
playing it. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know, but that game is pretty cool if you like those old classic RPGs.
Yeah, I remember you showing us that video at Combo Breaker about that dude just breaking it, and I'm just not that creative, but it's cool that the game can accommodate that level of fuckery.
Yeah, it also just fucks you most of the time. That's the
Yes, it
real
does.
raw truth. Anyways,
Yeah. All right. Let me finish up because I'm taking a lot of time here. Sorry. So I actually really like this next game. It's called Geo Mythica. Like so Geo like geography and then Mythica. It's if I could compare it to anything, it's like Final Fantasy VII Remake Rebirth in terms of combat system, where it's active but with like pause and commands. So like the active part you can assign hotkeys and things like that, but there's also like menuing if you need to like really sweat some hard fights. I just really enjoyed that game. It like was 10 hours long, nice Steam Deck handheld experience. The writing's pretty funny, the music's good. It was just a good time. In the past week or so, I've been also replaying Chained Echoes, and I love that game just as much as I did the first time. It's really pretty incredible. And then Game of the Year is Clair Obscur, no contest. It's
Oh, boy.
Yes.
I want the freaking mimes that come out with that song, as you said that.
Dude.
I
I
should have
forgot I
that
was-
queued up. I should have that queued up.
I was really I meant to wind up my Game of the Year and say Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, but no, I forgot. I forgot to make my own joke. So it's Clair Obscur.
Never heard of it.
Yep.
Game from the Mines. You heard it here first.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
It was a good TED Talk. I feel like we,
You were
gotta, we got to talk about the games that not only we play for this, but we play in general. People got to give the people idea of our tastes and why we score things the way we do.
I'm changing my game of the year to Doom.
Okay.
Thank you.
But what did you
Hell
play it
yeah.
on? A smart fridge?
Pregnancy test.
Nice.
Holy shit!
I'd like to think that somebody is watching this right now on the smart fridge from the house from Combo Breaker because the bookmark was there. We can only hope.
That's funny.
You bookmarked it?
Listen, we had to leave our
We made it a favorite on the
on the
search
smart
thing.
fridge.
That's really funny. That's some creative advertising right
Yeah.
there.
Somebody had to do it. All right.
What the fuck is a smart fridge for? Like,
Literally nothing.
I'm watching Seriously Casual while you're eating your
While
cereal.
you're grabbing your 12 a.m. fucking ice cream. Then you catch a glimpse of yourself shirtless eating the ice cream watching book club and you're like, oh no.
That would be a good function for a smart fridge, right? If it's past a certain time, it turns on a front-facing camera. It's like, look at yourself, you disgusting piece of shit.
This is what you've become. It's like, no. All right. Let's see. All
I
right.
believe you guys played a game called Metaphor that I didn't
Yeah,
play.
let's I guess get metaphor out of the way here. Yeah. Honestly, I'm trying to think. Metaphor probably was my it's hard to go like years back from a year, but yeah, that was 2024. No, 23. Jesus. That was probably
It was
my
far, right?
game of the
24.
year. Yeah, 2024. That was probably my 2024 game of the year. That game was, oh
Oh
my
yeah,
god,
definitely.
it was so fucking good.
Yeah.
But it was a weird fusion of like two of my favorite game series. It was like, here's a Final Fantasy 5-ish type job class and some Persona / SMT style like JRPG gameplay and a different setting that was really interesting, like a cool twist on like fantasy and like actually really, I'm not gonna say like super deep, oh my god, plot, but like, it kind of went. So yeah,
I was a big fan of the plot.
yeah, that game was whew. Looking forward to
was-
usually like, you hate to be like something iterated on immediately, but if there was a metaphor too, you know what? I'm here for it.
So in either the next Persona game or the next Metaphor or whatever, would you want them to include or exclude social links?
Include but improve. Because I felt like, how like the Persona games have the social links and they kind of, are a like gameplay factor. Like I feel like they weren't as impactful in the gameplay in what's it
Yeah.
called?
That's true.
Yep. I also feel like them as a thing I'm getting kind of tired of them.
Take it back.
I like how they
still,
didn't have
I still
points.
like
It
them,
still
but
felt like an evolution. Though. It still kind of felt like an evolution. They're smaller. You don't have to like just hang out with them. They removed some of the min-maxing, which made it a lot more enjoyable for me. I kind of like the resource management, time management bit.
Yeah, I feel like the time management was almost more impactful in Metaphor than it is in Persona. Well, that's also hard for me to say as a big Persona sweat. Because it's like whenever I play a Persona game, I have this like rigid schedule. Like I need to do this by this by this. And when in Metaphor, like it was a little bit different and I couldn't just do it the same way.
I think those games would be way cooler if you couldn't like 100% at your first play, especially with the social links and stuff, because it'd be cool if we all had a more diverse playthrough at the end.
for sure, yeah. Like I know in Persona 5 I couldn't get all the like on my first playthrough, not knowing what I was doing, I couldn't max out all the social links, but in Metaphor I was able to max out all the confidants or whatever with plenty of time to spare.
He's just that good of a prince.
I don't know. It felt
Nasty
like it
with
was just easy,
Also,
Whereas
That's fair. That's fair.
like the last main party member you get in Persona 5, I got her social link to like level 3 or something. You know what I mean?
Also,
I
no,
just didn't
let's
have
be real. Who cared about
Yeah.
her? Sorry for all
yeah,
the-
but you get what I mean. Like there was nowhere near enough time.
Yeah.
If you're fucking around.
Yeah.
I would be, I would hope that they would, iterate on the systems But that's the problem with the kind of Persona stuff. Like, I feel like they did a good job of mixing it up a little bit, but you are also really tied down in those SMT roots. So getting too crazy is gonna make somebody butthurt, or not getting crazy enough is gonna make it feel samey. So it'll be, if they do a metaphor too, it'll be very interesting to see how they treat it.
True.
I'm down as long as they continue with the setting they're in because it was just perfect for me.
Yeah. Would
Yeah,
you
switch up
want
the settings, Brown.
same
That's what
cast
they got to do.
or
New cast.
new cast?
I don't know. Okay, on that note, I feel like the story is so one and done. I kind of don't want a sequel. Focus on their other IPs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd be okay with it being like just a thing. But I mean, think about a metaphor too with a new cast, but in like the post Charlie monarchy, if you will, or the present Charlie monarchy.
That'd
like
be
a-
pretty sick if Charlie got. I can't remember anyone's name in that freaking game.
Just
If he
Charlie.
turned into the new antagonist, like, oh my god, I gotta kill Charlie, but that was me from 140 hours of gameplay ago.
Yeah.
I think a prequel would be more interesting.
Yeah,
That would be way more interesting.
I would be. Yeah, I can agree with that. All right. Any more thoughts about Metaphor? I kind of want to just kind of, talk about Metaphor. Obviously, we all really
Yeah.
liked
Fun
it.
thinking about it
Like,
again.
It was dope.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
we can get onto the actual, like, full experience. Book club
I
game.
mean,
Oh,
if you
man.
guys don't rush it, if you don't want to, you can talk about it.
I mean,
It's
we spent that entire episode just
Yeah.
glizzy
We already
glazing that
glazed that
game.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So check out.
On that note, though, I want to bump my score down by a quarter point to
Yeah.
9.25.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you say no? No.
This is
Nope,
wow.
sorry.
All right, 9.2.
I feel like 9.5 was a little much, a little hot.
That's just the emotional.
It is
know.
the, it
Just
is the
finished a
vibes.
JRPG. It's
Yeah,
the best
yeah.
fucking game I ever played.
I didn't
Okay,
want it
well-
to end.
I cried.
You said
But I
9.25?
do still think it's 9.25.
Okay.
I mean, it's still a fantastic game. Just to temper it a little bit. Also, that like Clair Obscur for me was like 9.5, and I was like, if I'm comparing Metaphor to Clair Obscur, this is where I feel like I understand Chris's perspective on numbers and ratings. I'm like, how can this be a 9.5 if this is a 9.5? I like this more.
Yes, numbers are a mistake.
Yes. So that's part of it too.
Yeah, the more games you rate, the more arbitrary it becomes for sure.
That
Mhm.
this book club has opened my eyes to this, because I was looking at like one of my scores on here, and I'm like, like really?
The thing is, though, like the number can't stand on its own. It has to be attached to, context, to your additional comments on the game. I think.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the number by itself, it doesn't mean anything.
Well, I
You gotta-
I
you
think
gotta
there's
also-
a couple numbers on one of these games that we played that tell the whole story. We'll get to
Well,
that.
in extreme cases, maybe. Yeah.
But yeah, let's take it to the first game we all played. Definitely one we all loved. Apparently not. Nox. The
Horrendous.
single player experience only. I can't not look at that word as I read the name. I feel like our discussion of Nox was fair. Like we talked
Yeah.
about how the game sucked, but what
Badly.
the idea of the game sounded pretty cool. And it just didn't end up, through circumstances, did not end up being the game it could have or maybe should have been.
Yeah, it was
Dude.
an underwhelming game, but one of my favorite conversations that we had
Yeah.
in the
Totally.
I
year.
think it was like a tale of an evil corporation ruining art, basically.
Yeah.
Greed.
Yeah.
Totally.
No, we want your vision to be this thing, and we want it now. It's like, oh.
Well, and
For
it was
me,
also like, in addition to greed and corporate strong arming and all that, it's like them also trend chasing the company that bought
Right.
the company that bought the company that bought the idea, right?
Yeah.
And trying to compete in advance and then sort of like retroactively with Blizzard with Diablo, and then Diablo 2, which was in an upcoming release at that time. It's just
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. The timing there was just horrific for the
Yeah.
game.
Wow. That hurts pretty bad.
Ah,
I mean, it definitely felt
uh,
like Diablo at home, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great value,
Yeah,
Diablo.
at home. Yeah.
I gotta say, I think I gave it a little too much pity though. Looking back, like I keep thinking back
No.
to that game, and I'm like, damn, that game sucked to play. Like what I actually played, kind
No.
of sucked.
You gave it a 5.5.
I know. I think it's got. Well, I think it's got to be maybe a bit lower. I don't know how low yet, but it's like, it was annoying. It had no depth, and it was kind of ugly too.
I think it would have
It
felt more
wasn't
polished
that
without the
ugly.
It's
cutscenes.
kind of ugly. It was.
Remember the bacon being ready?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
insane.
One
See?
of Yeah, it blew my mind, that plate of bacon. But for me, one of the I think I would have hated the game even more if it weren't for the charm, like the PC game charm from that time, where it's just like wacky and silly. Like, no, PC games back then had this charm where I don't know if the developers are just like they always felt like they needed to put like a little gag here and there. Like a lot of games from that time on PC specifically had that kind of feeling. And
Yeah.
Nox definitely had that, especially with the opening. Well, I guess the opening cutscene was really the only part that had that. Like the rest of the game did not match the tone of the opening cutscene at all, which was interesting. But I don't know, and just like the way it looked and the way the menus looked and like the animations, like they looked a little too fast, but it was charming, like. And that kind of saved it a little bit for me because man, was that game fucking awful, dude.
No.
I
It's very
remember
charming when your items exploded all over the room.
Oh my god. Yeah, you die and the whole room fills with items and it's like you're dead and then it shows the game over screen. But I remember some of us played as a certain class that like made the game better. What was that?
Conjurer.
Conjurer. Yeah. I think that we discovered that was the only class that actually like had depth.
Mhm.
Had
Yeah,
interesting
that
gameplay.
was what stood out to me playing this one was because I had played it the first time as I think it was a conjurer, and then playing it this time as the warrior. It was miserable, awful,
Yep.
truly
Yeah.
horrendous.
The warrior is so bad, dude. You'd run into a wall and stun yourself, and it's like you're dead, and your items are everywhere. It's like, oh boy.
Everything wrong with Nox can be experienced and seen in the Warriors mission where you're invading the wizard tower.
Oh
Fucking
my
miserable.
god. Or you walk into a room and you see the contents of the room for about a half second, and then you die.
You just
instantly.
explode.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you expect invading a wizard school, right?
Like, yeah, come on, man.
I can't even
I'm just-
remember. It was like warrior, conjurer, and wizard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Darth and I both played wizard and kind of had similar gripes.
Yeah.
So we're saying the conjurer, the summoner, had the most depth,
But I remember,
or was it the wizard?
No, the
I mean,
wizard,
the wizard
was
has,
the
The
like-
Conjurer, because Conjurer gets spells. Was it melee? But you also get the bow, so you like actually have like 3 weapons worth of stuff. Oh, and the
summon, right?
Summon.
You can summon shit.
yeah.
Yeah, see, that adds a whole new element, like a whole new aspect to the combat. I mean, the
Still sucks,
warrior
though. I
is
mean,
like as
let's be
dumb as possible. Like his main attack is you literally run headfirst into shit, dude. Like, come
And there's
on,
no
man.
balance behind all your items getting disintegrated.
Jeez.
Like most of the warrior's abilities were useless. Like some of them
Yep.
literally didn't work. Like the one where you sneak over traps literally didn't work. It's not like it was janky, and it was like it had a weird like hitbox or whatever. It did not function. Tom Brady, Ice Club.
Yeah, Ice Club.
Yeah.
And there weren't
Sub-Zero
even
mask.
there weren't even like other cool warrior things. It was like there was this shout that I think slowed enemies, but it was just kind of, I don't know. Think of all the things you could do with like a barbarian in like Diablo or something like that, where it's like, I don't know, they didn't do anything. There was one actual attack that you got with the charge, and it sucked.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was hard to aim, and I mean, when it hit, it worked pretty well. But
And when it whiffed, you would reload a save.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
And the whole game was reloading the save. Reload a
Oh yeah,
game.
no, I
Play something
save
else.
scummed the shit out of that game. I also had a very alarming moment in that game where I thought I had ruined my entire save file. Or it's near the end of the game, I believe. Where
Wasn't
you're
it in
like with some guy.
in the snowy area?
Yeah, and I got locked out behind a wall like in a scripted fight, and I couldn't get into the area where you had to kill the enemies to unlock the wall to continue to the story. It's like I think it was the final dungeon actually. And I had to use cheats to clip back into the area. And the way that the teleporting cheat in that game works is you enter coordinates.
Oh god.
So I'm like, oh, well, how do I know the coordinates? So I would enter random coordinates and warp into a black area, and the game would crash. And I'm like, well, I guess that's that for Nox, thank God.
Sounds miserable.
But I figured it. I don't remember what I did, but I saved it and was unfortunately able to experience that wonderful final boss fight.
A wonderful final boss fight, and then this final cutscene to even go perfectly together with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bacon's ready, or whatever.
I think that game, like the whole story behind it, that was back when gamers were looked at as just like idiots. Like they're like games are basically just brain rot, like just incomprehensible nonsense on the screen. Like, why do these people like this? Like, this is obviously garbage. So just put out this garbage. They'll love it. They'll lap it up. Like, we don't need to make sure it's good or put effort into it. Just make it like this other game that they love. What's it called? Diablo? Yeah, fuck it. Ship it. And no, I guess they might be right in some sense because a lot of people really like that game. But yeah, boy, I'm glad I played it because it led to a lot of funny moments. But never again. No one ever should play it ever again. Nobody on Earth should play it again.
Dabble in it, but don't have to beat it. Don't
You
worry
just gotta,
about it.
You just gotta get in on the Russian deathmatch servers, man.
Yeah.
That's where
Get
the real
right on
fun
that.
is.
Yeah, that's where the real
Yeah.
shit goes down.
Yeah, I want to lower my Nox to a 5.25.
Oh boy.
Basically for what Super said. I gave too many sympathy points to this game because I got Conjurer and I was like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like this game was fine for me, but like I think one of the big distinctions, and it's thanks to Nox that I'm starting to appreciate about games, is like a lot of the times we still hear like, oh, old games, they're so much more ambitious. It's so many more interesting things going on. And like games are very safe by today's standpoint. But like it's kind of good to have some safety. Otherwise you get Nox where there's like 3 unfinished campaigns, So that's kind
With
of my
unfinished mechanics, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna lower my score as well to 5.
Oh man, it's a
I'm going down to a
bloodbath.
5 as well.
Poor Nox.
It got its time. Got more perspective. Let's go.
Getting some 5s across the board in here.
I don't remember if I was looking at reviews after for the game, like people just like praising
I
it
did.
and saying,
No, yeah, people were definitely praising it, and I was
That's
just
great.
like, why? What is your angle here? What is your ulterior motive? Like, are you part of an Illuminati, and like you're trying to? Is this like some sort of? Is this game like a thing to awaken a sleeper cell? Is it what's going on here? Like,
Well, I think you saying that and seeing that you looked up reviews and found out games like people like that game is the perfect segue into the next game, Blood Omen:
Hey.
Legacy of Kain.
oh boy.
I could not believe my eyes
so
when I saw that people loved that game and were like,
This
"Oh,
game's
it's
rad, bro."
so great! I can't believe." And I was like, "I must have played a different game. This can't be right." And then I
would like
did
to
find out
apologize for my
like
score.
that the PlayStation version has differences from the PC version, but Literally, I came into book club ready to give it a 1. Like,
Pull one.
yeah,
Damn.
I was.
Holy
It's
shit.
not that bad,
Get
dude.
a 1?
It is that bad, but the
No, it's
art,
not.
the setting, Ve Victus, etc.
It's-
You know, listen, I'm about to
One
change my
is
score to a
like
1. I'll do
that
it.
is extreme, dude.
I
That's
have
like
in all of the games we've played, I have not just clashed with a game so hard. Oh my god, I was miserable every fucking second of that game. But
I
then
don't
that,
know why I gave it a 7.25. I must have had food poisoning.
Remember when you went north? Super, remember when you fog walked and you went north and there was the secret there and there were so many things that were dazzling you?
There were some cool moments for sure. There Holden, stop, dude. Stop.
just cut it out.
No, like some of the art was really good. Like the interior dungeons looked cool. Like they definitely the game definitely had a mood and like an aura, right? Like the lighting was cool in some of the dungeons. Like those blood fountain areas were really cool. But overall, it was just wow, like just really fucking bad, like shockingly so. Like, why can't you run? First of all, like,
Trying to do a werewolf, man.
no,
No,
I did actually. I was a werewolf most of the time. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know
was
why I
also
said
a
that.
werewolf.
draining
one.
your mana.
Yeah,
Ugh.
Going through
Yeah,
those abysmal
it's-
menus, half the spells
Bone
did the same
armor.
thing, but the projectile looked like a different color.
I don't know. I must have like I don't know. Like,
Didn't you like the exploration, like kind of like Link to the Past sort of, you know,
I did
vibe of
have
exploration?
fun. Yeah, like there was one where I activated the fog. Yeah, like Colin said, and I walked across the lake, and I found a bunch of shit. There was a lot of hidden stuff in that game, and that I appreciated for sure. I liked that you could just murder people in the town. That was a lot of fun. I really I thought Kane's voice actor did a good job. It was cheesy,
Yeah.
but like for the time, like he like it was fantastic. Like
It's like a
voice
stage
acting,
actor, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it was very like it was like theater, right? Like
Especially compared to the other PlayStation 1 games that we have on the list in terms of voice acting quality, you know?
Seriously.
Yeah, okay, I'll give
I
it
think at a
that.
certain point, it's not like you can't really call it acting, right? At a certain point, it's just like
He is the character.
Yeah.
no, but I mean like the other games. On our
Yeah,
list.
it was like to get the janitors to record some
Yeah,
lines.
here,
Yeah.
read the script.
You've got
No,
to
but
go to the
it-
training room.
It definitely doesn't deserve a 7.25. There's clearly something else influencing me
Well,
to
I
give it
I
that
think
score.
I think it has
Maybe
like
I
some
was just in
value.
a really good place in life at that moment. Like I was just really happy in general. Like this game's great. I love you guys. Give me a hug. Without a doubt. I'm lowering my score from a 7.25 to a 4.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah,
Dude.
fuck that game.
There
Thank
was
you.
something.
Worse
there-
than
there-
Nox?
dude,
That's crazy.
There must have been
Yeah, that
like
is
a
crazy.
fucking worm in my brain or something, dude. Like, there's clearly something wrong with me. What the fuck? Why did you guys let me do that?
I feel like
You
I
seemed into it,
almost
dude.
I tried to argue you down, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna respect his opinion.
I mean, no disrespect to Holden who gave it a 7.5. I don't know. I just after looking back on it and thinking more about it and reading about it, and it's just like no. I don't know.
Think back
It's
on that
weird.
game.
Let's chalk it up to a momentary lapse of reason.
That game it's very much in that sort of bargain bin Zelda sort of. There was nothing like it on PC or PS1 at the time, so it's like, oh yeah, we can do the Zelda thing, even though it's totally way worse than fucking 1987 Zelda.
No, dude, are you talking Zelda 1's a masterpiece?
No, I'm saying Zelda. Yeah, it is. I'm saying everything that Blood Omen does, it does worse than fucking original Zelda,
An NES game.
Yes.
which came out like 10 years prior.
Yeah. In Zelda 1, like, if you didn't hold reset when you powered the console off, it would erase your save file. And even that was done better than Blood Omen.
Because if
Uh,
your Blood Omen save file was erased, then you probably would never have to play it again.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Yes.
All right, I'm bumping up my score if my file got erased. Give it a 3.1.
Wow. Wow.
But Darth, you were saying there are
Wow.
things to be enjoyed, and
I think
I
so.
feel like
Yeah.
you're coming to the defense.
Yeah, like I feel like the gameplay sucks and cumbersome. It feels like a drag. But I don't know like how many like games I've played of that age that like enter like a a dark gothic kind of world and kind of make me feel immersed in it. And I felt like the immersion, at least to begin with, was strong. And because I'm a spoiled Gooner gamer, it's like boring and shitty. But you know, I don't get sucked into the world of like some old classic games, especially ones that look like that. So I think it was doing something right.
It had style.
Yeah, exactly. It had
Like,
style.
like he didn't like Cain didn't just bite them to suck their blood. He had magic blood, magic. It,
And slurp noise
shot
was
from
pretty
their necks.
good.
Yeah,
and they
that
would
was
go,
cool.
ah.
Yeah,
If the game was just like all like condensed closer, I feel like maybe there'd be less exploration, but I would have gotten so fucking playing.
I forget. We all played PC for this playthrough, right?
yes,
I think so.
yes.
Yeah, because I'm really wondering if some of our impressions would have been at least a little better if it were on the
Bro,
PlayStation.
you can't make me replay that game. I don't care.
I'm just saying,
I
like it
can't.
runs at like double speed.
Yeah, that is nice.
I remember before we played it doing a little bit of research, and I came to the conclusion, just based on the general consensus, that the PC version was the one to play.
Yeah.
It's kind of like both are bad for different reasons.
I remember
maybe the
I remember
cutscenes, the load times are real bad on PS1 or something like that. I don't
That's
remember
right,
what
yeah.
it is.
I watched my older brother play it on PS1 like momentarily, and I thought it looked really cool because it reminded me of Zelda, except like edgy, you know. But
With this cool guy.
Cool guy won't
That was
stop
a big
fucking
seller back then, man.
yapping.
what about the menus? Like, what the fuck drugs were they on, dude?
Oh god.
I love it. I think it's trash, but I love it.
Ew.
Like,
You almost
just make a fucking menu,
you
dude.
got
Like,
the same shit in Ocarina of Time, bro.
Dude, you know what would have gone super hard? A ring menu.
Dude, put
no,
radio
radio
menu
menu.
in every
no,
game.
just a menu in general,
Yeah.
dude. The menu for Blood Omen was like a fucking abstract painting, dude. Like, you move your cursor and you're like, "What's this do? What is that?" And Cain would be like, "I like blood. I have a sword." And you're like, "What? What does
Flame
that mean?"
sword.
And then you
Iron
press a button, you're like,
sword.
"Is this equipped?" And then you turn into a bat and like fly into a fucking volcano and die. Like, what is happening? Like, nothing makes sense with that menu. I know they wanted to be stylish and make it look cool, but like, just have a list of words. That's all you need.
Like the Dragon Quest style menu. It's just
With little pictures.
black and white words.
Little pictures with words. You know, a menu.
I had
I wanna figure out
erased
who did that and yell at them.
I had erased the whole turn into a bat thing from my mind, and you reminded me of it, and now I'm upset.
That was the one thing I somehow just, I was like, okay, yeah, bat, travel, okay.
Because I know I talked about this, but like the very first time or like second time or whatever, it's like not right after you get the bat, but you're not properly tutorialized for what they want you to
Yeah.
do. And
Yeah,
so
just
I lost
here's
like
Nut Raptor's castle. And you're like,
yeah,
okay.
I lost like 90 minutes of my fucking life wandering around. And then I looked it up and was like, "What?
Blood Omen claims another victim."
God damn!"
Yeah.
I remember at the beginning, they're like, you can turn into a bat and return to your lair if you need to. And you never once in the entire fucking game go back to your lair. Ever. For any reason. Well, did
Maybe
you
like
just
at the
go there
very
and like...
start.
Like, you go there and look around and you're like, okay, cool.
I think I went back there to heal or like save, or am I crazy?
Yeah, I did that a few.
No, you can't you just save anywhere at any
You
time?
can, there are better places to save than the
And
caves, I
like to
think.
heal, you just go find a person and eat their blood.
So
Yeah,
just
but
slurp it.
walking there takes like 3 years.
Yeah, it's pretty quick if you go to. It's like actually close to fast.
I never went back to. I went back there once because I thought the game wanted me to for some reason, because they made a point to mention it. I'm like, why am I here? Like, there's like one enemy and like a coffin. Why am I here?
Kind of cool
What is?
looking.
Yeah, it was cool looking.
Yeah, looked all right. Some
Also,
skeletons.
the puzzles in the dungeon where you had to find those switches, and sometimes they were just so like weirdly hidden.
And then sometimes
So
you were also on
invisible.
ice.
And so much walking back and forth. You're like, oh, is this a dead end, or do I have to search this entire place for switches? Here we go, over and over again.
Good dungeon
It's
design.
one of those games that just makes me sleepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't Ape Escape
and
make you sleepy too?
No.
Are you
No,
sure?
well, it kind of did in the menus, but that was a good kind of sleepy, like that music that plays. Yeah.
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 just maybe if they remade it, it could be cool, like an actual remake, not a remaster. Because
I think,
it has cool ideas and it has a cool setting, it has a cool character, and it has all the ingredients for a good game. It's just they fucked up every single aspect.
Yeah. When they actually
Every
made the
time
game,
they
they
tried,
looked in a mirror and made
every
it.
the execution was just like failure after failure after failure. I mean, I realize I sound really mean and harsh right now because I'm sure they worked really hard on it, and it was it was their lives for many years as they worked on the game. But it is what it is. It sucks. Sorry.
Get on.
Sorry, Holden, I interrupted you.
Oh, you're good. I wouldn't amend my score personally. I agree that it feels like an absolute dog turd to maneuver from start to finish, but the design intention and the mechanics still are pretty fantastic. Because I remember when we were playing it, I was talking about like, I feel like you guys probably had a lot of friction, but you can kind of walk into any room, and if you know the right spell, you can just whoop, just walk through and take care of everything. And that's where it really resonated with me. And then the narration and the setting and the story was, for me, phenomenal. So I'm gonna keep my 7.5.
I
The
respect it.
story, I don't it might have just been like, I don't know if there's something wrong with my sound settings or what, but every time they talked, it was just like mumbling, except for Kane. Like I could understand him, but like in the cutscenes, it would a cutscene would start and there would be like a dude running down the hallway and he's like, and then like a monster catches up with him and they're like, and then there's
Yeah,
an
the mixing is
explosion.
atrocious.
Yeah, like I didn't understand any of the story at all. Like when you go to the pillars to advance the game, like and that person's talking to you, it's like I can't hear you. Can you speak up, please? Like you sound like you're talking to me through a drive-through speaker that's broken. Like
Please yell.
Are you collecting points today?
Yes.
Would you like to use the app today?
Yeah. Would you like to use the Blood Cane Omen Sea of Legacy app? That game.
So I don't even know like what I like about this game that would give it a 6.5, but I don't feel like I can change that to be any lower because I remember a lot of this game, and I don't have the world's best memory for like parts of games. I don't remember a whole lot of Nox. I remember little bits and pieces of like Metaphor. I couldn't tell you shit about Rystar. We're gonna get to that.
You take that back.
But Legacy of Kain, like I remember in lots of situations because it made me feel things, right? Whether it was frustrated or like this is kind of neat or like this is like a spooky looking area or whatever. So I think there's something to be said for that at least, right? Whatever it evoked in me was something I felt. So I think that's cool.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think that's part of what made me give it a high score initially. but I think as time goes on, like that wears off, and it definitely wore off for me. And looking back on it, I was mad at myself for giving it that score. Like if I could go back in time to when we were discussing that game, like if you go listen to the episode now, you'll hear like a wow sound, and future me will show up, and you'll
Smack
hear
you.
like slapping sounds and screaming, and that's me beating myself up. So if you're wondering what that sound is when you listen to the episode, that's what it is.
Colin, it's funny you mentioned like you remember a lot about that game because I remember a lot about that game too, as much as I despised every second. But everything I remember is just like, oh my god, the sword swinging was so bad. Oh my god,
Yeah.
positioning was so bad. Oh, that part where I got stuck on the teleporters and accidentally reset the entire. It was so bad.
They
Like
Victus.
it was just like
No,
and like fighting the boss. Am I doing damage? Like everything I remember
that's
about that
fair.
game is just like
That's fair.
brutally awful.
There were several bosses where I totally agree. I'm just like, am I hurting this dude? What the fuck, right? It's very annoying. What I think I forgot to mention this. You reminded me. There were I don't remember what else I was playing at the time. It might have been one of my stints playing WoW, but um, I remember like getting off of work and wanting to play this game, even though I didn't really like it that much. I was just it's just I don't know, something about it was like this is kind of neat, even though I don't really like it that much.
I mean, that's totally fair.
I definitely had the same thing where I was like looking forward to playing it.
Yeah.
I definitely also had that. Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
I did you guys feel the same way about Nox? That's all I'm gonna say there.
no,
No.
no.
I
Not
had
even a little.
way more fun and interest in like exploring Nox's background than actually playing it or spending any time with the game itself.
I like the idea of Nox, but not
Yeah.
actually Nox.
It's a cool story,
It's-
but fuck that shit.
I feel like Nox, like the feeling of playing it and looking at it and listening to it was like you're clear headed. Like it's like you took allergy medication and you can breathe and see, and everything's clear and nice. And Blood Omen is like you took like fucking Dramamine and drink a beer and hit your head, and like everything's slow and sluggish and weird, and like you just feel off. And like I don't know, there's like something wrong, but you can't put your finger on it. Like,
But you're so subdued, you're kind of mellow. You're like, whatever, man.
yeah,
Okay.
like
But remember staring out the one dude's spooky tower and you look through his crimson lens
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
one messed up eye?
Honestly-
Wow, that was some world building.
So good, Colin. I think you made a really good point about remembering stuff. Like a lot of these games don't remember much, but I remember very, very many like maps and sections of Blood Omen. It definitely like it stuck with me in a weird way. Sometimes out of frustration, but honestly, I can't say that like probably 70% of the games on this list mega frustrated me at one point or another. So
Well, at this
Gotta
point, I just
give
feel
it.
like we're just having some shared trauma bond over this game.
It's not that
Sure.
bad, man.
It's that bad.
3.1? Come on.
I'm gonna keep
Taking the
it.
point one back.
3.1. What is the point one?
No, I took it
What
back.
is
No, you
Oh.
can't take back the take back.
I took back.
It's already cemented.
The color of the cell is different. Means you changed it.
Be changed.
Yeah, there's actually no takebacks after the year in review though.
That is true. I agree with that. But are there any more amendments? Is it just super?
Guess not.
All right. Court is closed. Blood Omen, Legacy of
Forever.
Kain. Boo.
Never change your opinion.
But yeah, like like Colin said, moving on to Rysar, as we had a back-to-back Sega Genesis joint.
Rysar was the funniest follow-up to these two games.
Honestly, yeah. Like, looking
was
at both of
the
those title
antidote.
arts.
Whose game
Yeah,
was
it
this?
was mine.
Okay.
No.
It's funny that you mentioned you don't remember anything about it. Neither do I.
Yep.
No, I remember a good bit about Rysar because I remember going into it was like, yeah, mascot platform with the Genesis. This thing's gonna suck. And I was like, oh wait, this game's pretty fun. And I had a good time. And then the final boss was the final boss, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, now I totally forgot about the final boss. Holy
What was wrong with it?
shit.
I don't remember.
He was a
anything bad.
fucking frame one lightning spamming weenie.
Oh yeah.
And
I
then
remember the
Brian
game really
was
well
like,
because my
"That's
power
really
went out.
easy."
Yeah, Brian came in and was like, nice skill issue, and then left. And I was like, oh, whoa.
I just remember it looking really nice and sounding really nice, and it just
absolutely.
like being solid. Like it was solid.
Yeah.
It did everything good enough, you know.
Yeah, I feel like we played a lot of these sorts of platformers where we're just like, yeah, this is really, really solid. And then there's not a whole lot to say, but it's
Okay,
Yeah,
here's
really,
something
really
unique
good.
about Rice Star, aka Feel. All the like unique bluffs in the game were themed like the level. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yes,
fun.
yes. That was
It's like
good.
the ladders on the music world were like the trumpets.
Oh, remember the
That was so
guitars?
fun.
Remember the
That
guitars?
we couldn't figure out because they were moving all weird.
Yeah.
The
I remember
falling
none of this.
guitars. You don't remember the falling guitars?
remember
Yeah, the ones that
Nothing.
would slam frontwards down on
Yeah,
top
on
of
the
you.
light up floor.
Look,
Okay, how about the snow level?
what
That was a
became
fun
the whole
change of
point.
pace. You're permanently slip and sliding, got a jump time. That was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Reminds me of
Really?
like being on the water slides in Sonic.
And the bonus levels
And
that were
then the
impossible puzzles.
those are cool. Those
Those
are
were
fun.
cool,
The bonus
yeah.
levels. Or the
Yeah.
magic shoes that made no sense that pissed everyone off. Remember those?
Oh my god, those shoes were so stupid.
Listen, air swimming. You don't get it.
Like people, like we were actually like mad, like angry. It wasn't just like talking about how it didn't make sense. We were personally
upsetting.
offended.
I was pissed because I thought it was an emulator issue, and then everyone's like, "Oh, that's how it's supposed to be." His
Yeah,
magic
I s-
shoes that let him swim with invisible water that's lowering in this one-off event.
It made absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Colin, you don't remember feeding
pissed
the
again.
one
Probably
boss,
like a coding bugaboo.
like the snowman boss guy? You had to feed him the hot peppers, and he got all fucked up, or the soup.
That's like of all the things we have said so far since we started talking about Rise Star, that is maybe the first thing that is vaguely familiar.
And the background had the cool whirlpool, and you saw the island.
Was this the
And it
dude
looks
you're in
like
the
Sonic
snowball
the
fight
whole
with?
game.
No, that was the guy I got upset about because I couldn't figure out how to make a fucking snowball for about 10 minutes, and I stood there
Is-
thinking, "God, I'm dumb."
Because it's the idle animation.
Is that
It's so stupid.
that's Rise Star though, right?
Yeah, that is Rise Star.
Okay, I was like, is that like Mylon's Adventure or whatever the fuck?
Okay, don't be putting Rise Star.
Dude, that was like
in
5
that
years ago.
company.
I know. I was like, I don't remember, man. To Chris's point, it's all these different platformers that are like, yeah, they're fine. You know,
That's true. I think Rise Star was a cut
feel
above
like-
the regular, like all these platformers.
Yeah,
You say
I would
so.
say so. Yeah, I would say so. It's kind
I
of like
gave it a
it
7.
was snappy.
The swinging mechanic was really good. Like
It felt really good.
It allowed you to navigate certain areas, like you know, with the style, or like if it just felt good. You felt cool doing it.
Yeah. And when you hit it like extra nasty, you got little sparkles, you start bouncing real hard. You're like, damn, I'm gaming.
And there were like maybe a couple times where you could do really cool tech where you're like doing weird diagonals into getting a little extra air so you can 180 and get another diagonal, but like game had so much more potential than it actually made use of.
Yeah.
I think my biggest complaint was that it was the character's walk speed. Like he's just so slow. Like he just walks so slow. It's like, dude, you're trying to save multiple planets here, not just one planet, several planets, and you're
Trying to
just
save them all.
strolling along.
Oh yeah, the game had
Like-
that weird lore that like the
Yeah,
sun
remember the
god
dad's
got
arms at the end?
kidnapped.
That shit was so funny.
That was weird as
It
fuck.
was
dude.
super weird.
Yeah, like what? It just came out of nowhere too. It's
Yeah.
like I'm saving the planets from the evil wizard guy, and then at the end he's like, "Father," and then like these giant arms come out of space. It's like, did I just join a cult? Like, what's going
Am I
on here?
indoctrinated now? What? Colin, do you remember the birds that had the shades and like grooved on the music level? Like, trying to think of like the coolest
No.
things. What
Really?
the bird
whole
boss
music
fight where the
world?
choir was behind you and he shot those annoying music notes at you and the fight took way too long?
Had lamps made out of like flutes?
Is that the fight with? Is that the like a bird boss?
Yeah, he was. he
Oh
was a bird.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I remember that guy because I thought that fight was kind of fun. Okay, I did remember something.
What about the drill rhino that you fall down the pit and you got to bounce off of him, and then you land down there and you put it down
Oh,
there?
yeah.
That was a good fight.
Yeah.
I broke the game
Tough one.
during
That was
that
a tough one.
fight.
I got nothing. Sorry.
What?
Who did I send footage to when I broke the game? I sent one of you guys a video of me.
That was me.
Yeah. How do I end up breaking?
I was about to
every
say, I think
fucking
we
game
find
I
out that you
break?
just break every game.
Only Genesis games.
Oh, it's
And Nox.
And Nox.
Nox as well. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Nox is barely working at all.
You know, port it to the
Yeah,
Genesis.
true. It's held together with gum and paper clips.
Peter
But,
did not like it. Then.
Yeah, I did like I don't know what I did in Rystar where I became intangible and I couldn't hit the boss and he couldn't hit me and the game was soft locked in the boss fight.
Having a standoff.
Yeah. That was fucked up. I was really pissed off because I had to redo the whole fucking level. But yeah, it was not as I mean, I would be lying if I said that I was upset when I broke Crusader of Sinti. I was pretty relieved when I broke that
Oh,
game.
thank God.
I had a legitimate out. I had an actual legit
I'm gonna go
out.
chill with Giant Sonic on the beach.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm done. Have fun, you guys. I'll be playing Mario and Doom. See you later.
You know what I realized like well after we did that episode? I think I was always mixing up Crusader of Sinti and Beyond Oasis, which is a very different game, I think.
That's fair.
That one is like actually well regarded, right? Question mark?
I don't know.
That is also a Zelda-like, right?
It doesn't have a stupid Sonic on the beach.
All right,
That's
Holden,
twice
let
as
it
good.
go.
Wasn't Crusader of Sinti also well regarded though? Like,
No, it had
Yeah,
weirdos.
Dude, it's people hidden gems,
Yeah.
stupid lists. Like, who are those people?
Sickos.
idiots, morons.
Yeah, sickos.
I think yes, Chris, to your question.
Well, we should have played Beyond Oasis instead,
We
perhaps.
still
No, I
can.
just about it being well regarded generally.
You don't know what Beyond Oasis is.
It's a Genesis Zelda like.
That
Zelda
sucks.
Killer.
Star Fox.
Don't get me started
Oh,
on
I've seen this game.
Zelda Killer.
Yeah, okay. Probably sucks.
No, but I think I don't know. I feel like I was kind of mean to Raystar. It deserved a 7. I don't like my 6.25 because I'm thinking back on it. I'm like, that game's pretty cool, and it was a cut above regular platformers. So you know, I'm giving Raystar a 7.
It's really just the stupid shoes.
I mean, the game looked and sounded like amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave my score alone because like simple, solid platformers are like my jam. Like I just love. That's why like there's so many NES games where you just hold right and press B to kill, and like I love that shit. Give me that. Yeah, that's
I will
basically
say-
what Rystar is.
The replayability of Rystar sucked cheeks. Replaying the levels just to get to the final boss was horrible.
It's a good rental.
Yeah.
Good rental.
Yeah. Damn. Calling a game a rental video game. It's like I feel like that's like praise,
Yeah.
but also damning at the same time. Don't want to buy
Look
it.
at
Don't
the
want to
Feel
own
face.
it. But
He wants to be
I
more
would've
than a
bought Feel.
rental,
I
but
wouldn't
he
have
knows
rented
he's just a
Feel.
rental.
He wants to be your friend.
Oh, yeah, I
He
don't
looks
know.
like he is going to wear your skin.
Yeah, I don't
okay?
know. I don't want to know where those
Fuck
fingers
away,
are
Feel,
going.
dude.
He wants to feel after you've applied lotion. Okay.
There's a reason
All
he's
right.
named Feel.
Feel.
The pain
Yeah,
as he cuts your skin off to wear it.
it's the actual. You read the back of the box and it says that.
I'm really torn about my score because, like, if I can't remember anything about it, does it deserve a 7? No. But if I can't remember anything about it, how can I take points away from it?
Maybe
His
it was
scores
also
are
wasn't
getting
like
more
a-
arbitrary.
Oh man, I'm just gonna go with like a random ass Chris score.
My scores still stand.
Yep.
in the test of time.
North American Rystar shoes. What is that?
Exactly. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think the boxer had different shoes. Is that what I'm remembering?
Were they angry? The shoes were.
Yeah, the
pissed.
No,
shoes are
so
pissed.
yeah, the shoes were the bad, the shoes that were bad, the mechanically bad shoes, right?
Oh, yeah.
But the Japanese Rystars are happier than the North American Rystars.
Yeah. Okay.
Mechanically bad shoes. That could album title.
All right. I think we've had any more final amendments or thoughts?
No.
All right.
Let's just skip to Resident Evil 1.
Yeah, really. We honestly kind of should. But
No. We need to beat this
You
game up more,
guys.
dude.
yeah, I
Do
We
think
or
we
need to
die.
do.
talk. We need to talk more shit about Sonic
Dude,
Spinball.
you know what the
No.
worst part about Sonic Spinball was? I didn't know enough about it going in that I was like, this game's kind of cool. Like the first minute, and I was like, oh wait, that's it. This is. Oh, man, that game sucked. None of us
Yeah.
finished.
Everything
Yeah.
about it was bad.
I finished
You
it
finished
with
it with
save
save states. Yeah.
I
So
got to
nobody
level
finished it.
3 and then
Hey, man.
game overed.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
you and I had the same exact experience, Super.
Yeah.
Like we finally got to there and we just instantly died. And we're like, well, fuck this game.
Yeah, I launched
It's-
the ball and like just fell into a volcano, and the game was like, "Sorry," and then it took me to the title screen, and I said, "You know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm just gonna walk away." And then I freaked out.
Came back to the monitor. Take you to the title screen.
You want to give another shot, so you went into settings to see if there's anything important, and then the
Okay, you know
settings got
what?
angry with
I'm
you.
glad you mentioned that. I've been having no background music for this since we're just discussing.
Oh,
I'm bringing that shit up.
No.
I am.
Do the
Do it, dude.
Resident Evil 1 music, the bad one.
Okay, well, I'll get to that. We can't just murder Sonic Spinball and not bring that up, but I'm bringing it up. Options, music.
Sonic
Oh my
Spinball is the
God.
first game I didn't finish for Bookclub. I just got sad and gave up.
All right, I'm going to give a
Yeah.
warning to those at home. If your volume's louder or on, maybe turn it off for the music I'm about to play, because, oh man, prepare yourself.
Crank it.
Jesus.
Is this the one where they had to re-record it like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, because at least there's a funny story behind it that like they use like the Green Hill Zone theme, they like remix it, and then when like the team got together, like some of the people were like, "Damn, I can't believe you guys got the rights to that song," and they were like, "What do you mean, the rights to what song?" And so then, and that was like literally at the rap party. So then like one of the guys went in and just like recorded a silly tune, and they put it in the game. It was like literally like the night it was finished up.
I think there's something wrong with me because I kind of liked it.
Oh, that's my brain.
Metal trash can music.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
totally.
fine.
It's metal hamburger music.
No.
Yeah, dude.
It wishes it was hamburger music.
Like, hey, well,
But yeah, didn't the game run at like a really shitty frame rate that wasn't stable as well, which made it even shittier?
Yeah.
yeah, the frame rate was bad.
And the controls
Yeah,
were
it
bad.
was like it ran at 30 at least, and then the
Sometimes-
bonus games ran at 60, which is
So weird. It felt.
You couldn't walk forward and jump when you're in Sonic mode.
Because why not, right?
It just makes me sad thinking about it.
No.
I mean, like, there's like an idea there, and they just absolutely biffed it.
Yeah.
No two ways around it.
Yeah.
It seems like a good idea. You
There
know,
was
those
an
sections
idea.
of fun
Yeah.
Games, those sections are fun, for the most part. At least they definitely were as a kid. I remember like, playing those in the casino zone and just like playing like those slots for like fucking the whole stage. But it just plays badly, and a lot of the tasks are just like, okay, now do that on the other side, and oh, we're just gonna spawn enemies over and over again. Oh, you missed it and you're dead. It's just like
Yeah, the
punishing and not engaging.
The
Yeah.
part where you could die so easily and it wasn't your fault.
Yeah.
And it happens so often, and then you go back to the title screen. It's like you're asking me to basically harm myself over and over. Like, why
Yeah.
would I do that? Why? Why would
It's
I
gotta
do
be
that?
like, it's like part of pinball, right? Like, so, like unless maybe you're like a fucking master pinball player, like sometimes you shoot the ball and it just fucking goes in the gutter, and it's like fuck. Whenever you've got like 15 to like maybe even like 15 minutes to like 3 hours of progression and going backwards, fucking sucks. Like, it sucks. It's it doesn't jive with like the Sonic kind of, or just like the platformer formula. I feel like needed to be
Well, I
like
mean,
a
regular
totally
Sonic
different thing.
sucks too, so
Oh boy.
it fits. You know, they're both
Okay.
Okay, all right.
I mean, think about it. Like in Sonic, you hold forward to go fast, and then you're out of control, and you run into spikes and die. And Spinball, you fall into a pit you didn't see, and the game is like, too bad. It's like, wah, wah, wah. And Sonic, in a shitty frame rate, falls off the screen, and then you go back to the main menu. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
but,
it's
you
just
know,
all.
the Sonic games at least have a game. At least they have gameplay. No, they have a gameplay loop. That's it's kind of
Their game.
their game. But yeah. Talking about like just like how are there not like shortcuts? Like you unlock the middle of the map. Okay, now you're just right in the middle of the map. Now there's not
Now
all
we
this
won't spawn the birds.
bullshit. Yeah, heading the bird, getting in your way, fucking your shit up.
Or what did they call it? What did they call those stupid birds? It was like cuckoo time, something like cuck
Yes.
time or something like that.
Sewer time.
Oh yeah.
I remember that now. Yeah.
Sewer time. Yeah.
I gotta look through my gameplay footage
The
to.
thing about like pinball, like the very nature of pinball doesn't lend itself well to like that style of progression.
Exactly.
Like, and but the thing is, like, they just exacerbated the elements of pinball that cause that make it not work well, and like you can't see the whole board for one, so you don't like if you're not very familiar with the table, with the level, then you're gonna get punished for shit that's not really your fault. Like if you're playing a pinball machine, you're standing there and you see the whole thing very clearly. You can see your ball, and it doesn't doesn't feel like shit.
Yeah, it
And
doesn't teleport underneath the paddle for one.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like there's not like frustrating arbitrary bullshit that feels like shit. And like just nebulous, mysterious objectives, like just cryptic shit that makes no sense whatsoever. Like it's like they randomly chose these objectives for you to accomplish, and they're like, yeah, why not? Fuck it, it's pinball. Like it's like they had never really played pinball before. They'd
Yeah.
seen a pinball machine once, and they're like, yeah, we can make that. Fuck it. Sonic turns into a ball.
They make pinball levels that like they make pinball machines that like evolve as you play them, and I feel like if instead it just had like maybe like 8 different tables or something that like played through in like 5 to 10 minutes, that would have been like muy caliente.
Yeah,
The table should
a
have been
Sonic,
much smaller.
exactly. A
Yeah,
Sonic's
exactly.
pinball game could have easily worked. It would just be with like smaller tables with more variety. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it has the idea has merit. You're gonna see there's gonna be a sick fucking pinball roguelike that's gonna come out and it's gonna blow everyone's.
Honestly, at this point, it probably exists. We just don't know of it yet.
I mean,
That's true.
there's plenty of good pinball video games out there. And one thing that they all have in common is even if you can't see the whole board, it it's not like it'll only scroll up and down, right? In Sonic Spinball it's not even like a pinball board.
It's like
Pinball,
screens.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a whole giant like level like in a platformer game. Like pinball is supposed to be a condensed, like efficient package of obstacles and objectives and hazards, and the whole point is that you can see it all at once, and even if you're not interacting with these certain elements on the board, you can look at them and you can sort of guess what it might do, so when the time comes you sort of have an idea of what might happen. Sonic Spinball is just, oh my god, like it's just beyond a clusterfuck is good compared to Sonic Spinball. Like I'll take a clusterfuck any day. Like this is just a complete disaster. That game pissed me off. So dude, the anger that I felt playing that game was very real, very real.
Thanks,
Like I'm tempted
Darth.
to lower my score.
Oh, God.
I knew it was gonna be a game that people were gonna have problems with,
We
but
don't- we
also
need
I don't
them.
know. It's funky. It's like
It is funky.
it's like funky and it's like acidic and I don't know. It's just like it's a game that I played and it like frustrated me, but I didn't actually like suffer through any of it all that much. I feel like I like never actually like played any of the stages over and over again, one each. It was like, okay. I think if I had played it without save states, I would have scored it lower, but I just played it like that. I play lots of games like that, and it was okay.
I just
Funky
feel
and
bad.
acidic is a really good way to describe it.
I just feel bad for people who, like Darth. You said you liked it as a kid, but I feel like if I had that game as a kid, I would have. I might be in prison right now. I might not be here talking with you guys.
Stomp your Genesis out.
I might be a lifer in prison. Or, I don't know. Who knows?
With
When
a
I was
bunch
a
of
kid, I was
Sonic
like-
Spinball tattoos.
Yeah.
Suck at this. I fucking suck at this. I'm the problem. Coming back, I'm like, I was not the problem. But
Yeah, you were not.
Not even close.
I'm keeping it at a 4. I'm keeping it at a 4. It was like it was bad, but it wasn't like fucking. It was not any less painful than playing like Perfect Dark. Being honest.
Wow.
Sometimes I hear
love
some
that.
things in this book club.
What?
Bro, like
What
I'm
the
telling you, like
fuck?
I played Perfect Dark for like 4 times as long. I spent more time running around the halls of Perfect Dark than I ever spent stuck on a screen.
So earlier, when you said that you thought you were the problem in Sonic Spinball as a kid, and it
Talking
turns
about
out you
myself
weren't.
as a kid. Hey,
So,
we got
the
new
reverse
problems,
situation.
It's
right?
kind of the opposite here, yeah, with Perfect Dark. Yeah.
I power scale my scores, and it's that and Clock Tower, Dracula X. It seems about right. Like, yeah, you guys know I did not fucking like Clock Tower, but
I mean, there's lots to not like about Clock Tower.
right.
Like the whole thing.
I'm keeping it at a 4. That's all I gotta say. Make it golden too. Make it a golden 4, Colin.
All right, I can do that.
Persona 4.
Lower my score to a
colon.
1. Lower my score to
Sonic Spinball, I don't think I've ever experienced a game where I was so excited for the premise and then like so quickly saw the objectives in action and went, oh no, I don't like this. And I think that's a pretty extraordinary feeling to be so excited for a game and just to be so utterly disappointed.
That's how you know how the kids felt at Christmas
Yeah.
that year.
This that year.
Oh,
Did was
a new
download it
Sonic
and
game.
moved on.
It's like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as a kid, like, you open your present at Christmas and everyone's like, yay, jumping up and down. You run to the Genesis and put it in and turn it on. 5 minutes later, childhood over. Innocence.
Santa, why didn't you just get me coal? What did I do?
Like, the kids all have 5 o'clock shadows and they're smoking cigarettes. Like, it's just it's evil. It's a force of evil. Sonic Spinball. It's like an ET Atari. Like, destroy all the copies. Get them all and destroy them.
I bought a copy.
Circus.
I bought a copy this year for book club.
Did you just
How
write
much
it?
did you pay for it, if you don't mind me asking?
Too much?
15 bucks.
Too much.
Why?
Because I wanted to own it.
Well, piece of history.
Why?
Well, it was before we played it, to be fair.
Yeah, okay, all right. We'll allow it.
Take it back to the store and mark it for $1.
Yeah, no, say
Yeah.
they need to pay you.
Yeah.
I need $20 for this.
Send it to the ET landfill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where it belongs. All right. Now
I wasn't joking when I said to change my score to a 1, by the way.
Yeah, I changed it. I made Darth's 4 golden for some reason, but don't worry, I evened it out.
Cool.
To go from complete opposite ends of the spectrum, Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut. Oh,
One of the greatest games ever made.
what a breath
Yawn.
of fresh air! Listen, sir, I'm
Just kidding.
That's it. Listen, I tolerated that 4 or Darth's diatribe about Perfect Dark and Sonic Spinball, but I'm not gonna hear that. No, I'm like, I went in. I don't know. I went in expecting like, okay, like temper your expectations. I really love remake. This is like This is original. Well, not original Resident Evil. Like, director's cut, blah blah blah. But it is Resident Evil 1. Like, this is the first Resident Evil. It's like, okay, like maybe they hit their stride in the remake. Maybe it's not that great. And then just going into it and just having such a good time, like, damn, this game holds up so well. And then like the juxtaposition from like what I knew from remake that got changed like from the original, like it made it such a wild ride and such a good time. And man,
Yeah,
what
we
a
both had that same experience, Donnie. It was really
yeah.
fun having the remix.
Yeah, like expecting certain things and like getting scared by the dogs. So it's like, oh, the window's gonna
Yeah.
crack, and then the dogs the next time. And then
That's
it's like,
so
boom,
cool, dude.
dogs. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's immediately jump through. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is one of the games for me like that. I don't want to overstate this, but it like shaped me as a person. Honestly, like when I played this game when it was new, and it was like nothing anyone had ever seen before. No one played Alone in the Dark. The game sucks. It doesn't count. Sorry, Chris.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. But I have very clear memories of after school one day. My older brother said, "Hey, our neighbor got this game for PS1, and I played it at his house, and it's the greatest thing of all time. You have to check it out." And he described it to me, and like I remember just being just engrossed with his description and just really wanting to play it. And the first time I played it, I got to the first zombie. He turned to look at me, and I literally dove out of my chair and turned off the PlayStation. Like, fuck that. Nope, sorry. I'm not. That's real, and I'm not gonna die today. And
Yeah,
once
that's awesome.
once I got over my fear, like I was obsessed with Resident Evil, and I've been. I don't want to say obsessed, but I've been a huge fan of the series ever since. That's why I get so like offended with Resident Evil 5 and 6. And when people tell me they like them, I'm just like, don't talk to me. Just don't
It's
fucking-
quite the departure. But I mean, yeah,
Like,
as much as 5
I-
and 6 do kind of suck. Well, 6 definitely really sucks. But it's like, I really like Resident Evil 4, and it's pretty far removed from Resident Evil 1.
Yeah,
It
Donnie
is.
made the alligators eat me.
It definitely is,
Get owned by
but
Big Jeffrey.
it is still it's not enough of a departure to be garbage. And if you wanted a comparison, the part in Resident Evil 5 where you're in it's like a rail shooter and you're in the vehicle shooting the giant running after you. You literally shoot him in the face like over 1,000 times
Yeah.
with a fucking machine gun.
2 hours worth.
And like that's one of the worst things I've ever seen, like ever. Like I mean, maybe if it wasn't a Resident Evil game, it'd be cool. But the fact that it is a Resident Evil game, it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. Like Resident Evil started getting weird at Code Veronica.
Yeah,
Because that's
that's
when
true.
Wesker turned into Neo. And you had the chuckling Alexa and what's his name? I forgot the other guy's
Talking
name.
shit on the Ashfords.
But like it started to get weird, and they brought it home with 7, and they fixed it, and then 8 got weird again, and hopefully 9 doesn't suck. But anyways, I'm getting off track here. This game, even today when I play it, like it's still, even though it's a PS1 game and it looks like a PS1 game, and the voice acting is beyond laughable, like it still engrosses me and pulls me into its world. And like I feel like I'm in this house. Like I know I mentioned this when we talked about the game, but I have childhood memories of visiting people's houses, like various family members or family friends. Being a young child, and like the adults will be in one room all talking, having coffee, whatever, and I'm just wandering the house. Like going in, like some doors were locked. I remember like some doors would be locked in the house, and I'd be like, "Oh, okay," and I'd just wandering and looking around, and they didn't give a shit. I was just a little kid, right? And when I play Resident Evil 1, like I get the feeling of being like this big house and that you're in. It brings me back to wandering around as a child through these homes.
Yeah.
and it just makes the experience that much more powerful because like I can put myself in that setting, minus the zombies and the guns, but
Well, no, I think that's what it's about, right? Like, I think that's why this game resonates so hard with so many people. Why it resonated with me. It's so contained in such a believable environment. I feel like it takes the horror, which is never super over the top, I find, and it makes it feel real and believable and grounded. And yeah, you really feel like you're stuck in a house, and it's got all those like survival staples that it made itself up, right? Like resource management, like routing, and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's also fun to play like runs. I can see that because it's very like concentrated and self-contained. So yeah, like I thought I was gonna hate it, but even though it was like kind of janky, it was still like the vibe still set in. That I'm pretty happy with where I put it. I think
It
because
does a
like
good
even
job
though
world
that
building too.
wears a bit of its age, especially with the inventory system, a bunch of frustrating things, but like but unlike Legacy of Kain, oftentimes fun to play and even more dripping and that good fucking vibes.
Like the music is perfect when you're walking around the mansion. It's just so like dreadful. Like you feel the dread. The door opening animations. They're masking loading screens, right? But it also builds tension because if you haven't been in this room, you don't know what's in there.
Yeah, you're like holding your breath, like, oh, is
Yeah.
this a
Well,
safe room?
especially
Am I
with
gonna get some
the
ammo?
like coming back to the mansion from the courtyard, and when it would remix the mansion, give you new enemies, it instilled that feeling so much more.
Yes.
Like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
safe. I'm
absolutely.
king of the castle now, and then there's lizard men everywhere. I don't want
They're gonna
get
chop my
away
head
from me,
off.
dude.
Scary.
They do definitely chop your head off.
But Darth
They
I
mentioned
jump over your
remember
rockets.
they do.
they jump over everything, dude.
They jump high.
Yeah.
Darth mentioning like sometimes the gameplay friction. I think one thing it can be chided for is when you're starting, and I know Colin ran into this, like you get dude and you get lady. It's like I want to play as dude. It's like, oh, enjoy your shitty inventory, and it's like, oh, like you have no way
Oh
of
man.
knowing from the start as the player, and you are setting yourself up not for failure, but a much tougher time playing as
Yep.
Chris. And it's not your fault. You didn't know.
I don't know why they changed that from the Japanese version. With the Japanese version, it literally says hard under Chris and easy under Jill.
Huh.
But I'm not sure why they changed that.
That's so strange. Like
Yeah.
that, yeah. I could see myself giving it a lot lower score. I think I said that, but it was already bad, so I feel for you, Colin.
I feel about
I
this
know-
game the way Chris felt about Legacy of Kain. It just made me sleepy.
Don't fall asleep. The zombies will get you.
Hurt me.
Imagine this is a really weird random thought, but imagine Legacy of Kain tier voice acting in Resident Evil, and then the Resident Evil tier voice acting in Legacy of Kain.
I mean, it might as well have been a Legacy of Kain. Like
It was so good.
it was
It was
cornball.
much better.
It was still really fucking cornball. Like, yeah, it delivered much better and like I guess more production.
It was like a play. It was like theater. Like it wasn't like you're watching a movie where it's supposed to sound like real people talking to each other. It's
Oh
like
yeah, I
watching
think we
theater
did
where
talk about
everything's
like
exaggerated.
was it supposed to be B movie intentionally or fucking C movie? Some of that fucking voice acting.
See.
Yeah, I think you'd lose something if you got rid of the voice acting
Mhm.
in Resident Evil, especially like that
Yeah,
opening
yeah.
cutscene is just like incredible.
I mean, it's so iconic at this
Oh
point.
my god.
That
Yeah,
fucking cutscene.
I feel like the more seriously Resident Evil takes itself over time, the worse it is for it.
The thing,
That's
like,
where it's weird, man.
see, I think the Resident Evil, especially early on, strikes a really good balance between serious and silly. Because especially Resident Evil 1, like the scenario in Resident Evil 1 is very grounded. Like it's not super like obviously there's zombies and monsters, right? But like it's scientists who are creating bioweapons. Like it's believable to an extent. Like it's plausible. Like that there could be something that fucks with humans and changes them, and I don't know. I feel like compared to future Resident Evil games, where Chris punches a boulder that weighs as much as like a fucking school bus and moves it like fucking 100 feet, like it just like I don't know. People love the silliness in Resident Evil games. Like I feel like I'm definitely in the minority when it comes to this, but like a lot of the silliness especially in like 4, it really like I don't get me wrong. I love a lot of the silliness in 4, okay? But sometimes it's a little too much. It's just like, come on. When Leon says some of the shit he says, it like takes me out of the game.
Yeah, but he's
I'm like,
a cheesy action star.
That's valid because like there's a difference between like a survival horror and like an action horror, right? And I feel like if you want it to be that like that experience, I can see why 4 doesn't measure up to that original like you entering the world of survival horror.
yeah, yeah. It's that, and it's also that like I want the game like itself, like the situation, like I like feeling like it should be taken seriously. Like you're in a serious situation, you're in some shit, you're in some deep shit,
Yeah.
and you should be worried. And the enemies are dangerous, and it's not just a silly, goofy time. Like in Resident Evil 4, like you fight like 80 people at once, and you throw a spin kick.
And you're
You send an
suplexing
old
him.
lady, yeah. You send like 5 old ladies flying 20 feet across the map. It's
Like
like,
Dynasty
all right,
After you
Warriors.
backflip over a scythe that's spinning at you.
Yeah,
yeah,
that shit's still sick as hell. I mean, that game
yeah.
is
And
slick.
as you're backflipping, you're cracking a chicken egg into your mouth. It's like, bro, this isn't. I prefer Resident Evil when it's like a few enemies that are really dangerous, as opposed to a whole horde of enemies that you can just fucking annihilate with a spin kick. That's just me.
Super. Here's a fun question. Which Resident Evil do you find at its most serious? Do you take at its like is
What do you
most
mean?
believable, I guess.
Not 1 for sure, easily.
1? Because
Easily, yeah.
I feel like the 2 remake is that for me.
Yeah, yeah. 2 remake, 1 and 2 and 3. I think are all grounded, and I don't know. I feel like it's the game commands respect. Like, and that might sound weird, but like you should like I don't know. I just don't like when people are like, "Oh, silly Resident Evil. Listen to the voice acting, woohoo!" Like I like it. I like the funny cutscene at the beginning. But when you're actually playing the game and you're wandering around the mansion and you're trying to survive, like that shit ain't funny. Like you need to be worried. You need to take it seriously. You need to think about every single action that you're doing. You need to think about your inventory. You have to think about your ammo, your health items. Like that's the Resident Evil I like. That's all I'll say about it.
It's
I
also
know I've
making
been
me
ranting.
think, like, everybody credits Resident Evil 4 as the beginning of the end, like action Resident Evil. But I'm a huge lover of Resident Evil 3. I love Nemesis, but don't get me wrong, that game leans into action because Jill is Becca Badass. Like she has a dodge. She has a
Yes.
arsenal of weapons. She's taking on Raccoon City by herself after it's been like taken over. So I don't know. And Carlos has a machine gun. Like,
I think every entry just slowly leaned more into action as it went
Yeah.
on. Like even 2, like there's way more zombies in 2.
yeah, and it's like the finale is a like crazy train sequence straight out of like not
Yeah.
Speed, but yeah. But it's just like everybody's always like, yeah, Resident Evil 4 is where it started. I'm like, have you played 3? Like, but
4 definitely took it like
oh yeah, 4 changed the
leaps
game.
and bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's still I love 4. I think
Yeah.
4 is great. I love that game.
You should play
But,
5 co-op, and you should forget 6 exists, and then play 7.
Yeah, 8's okay.
8
Right.
got better once I viewed it as Resident Evil 4.5, because that's when it
Yeah.
ends up being. And you're like, wait, what?
I hated it at first, but as I continued playing it, I
That
liked it.
first section is a fucking slog. Everybody's like, "Oh, big titty goth mommy vampire lady, woo!" It's like, no, that part sucks. And then the game slowly gets a little bit better here and there.
The entire game was marketed around her, and she's in the game for like not even half, like not even like a third.
Yeah, like
barely in the
maybe a
fucking
I
game.
quarter.
thought she was the final boss, so I played it recently.
Today I
barely in
learned
the
she's
game.
not.
I don't think I said anything about Resident Evil so far today.
Whatever.
I don't really have much to say other than it's like probably, well, I'll say it's one of the better games we played for sure. It's kind of like the opposite of Blood Omen. It's like everything is so meticulously designed. It's incredible. It's amazing. I love everything about it.
It's
Absolute
definitely a very
masterpiece.
intentional game. Do you
Yes.
find yourself running up against some of the rough edges, Chris?
No, I wouldn't say so. I would say like not more than was like actually intended just by the design of the game. Like nothing is like that's a yucky old game or whatever. I don't get that at all.
I kind of feel
Yucky
like
old
the
game.
enemies are kind of shitty and slow too, so it kind of all works out.
I think most of the rough edges in Resident Evil were intentional. Like you're not supposed to be like a commando or a badass. Like you are a person who's in a lot of trouble and you're struggling to survive. That's the whole point of the game, survival horror. And I understand that like it might not be fun for a lot of people, like the inventory and having to backtrack to the item boxes. I get it. But to me, it just like it makes like it raises the tension because like it raises the stakes because if you make a bad decision, it could fuck you over immensely. And that's part. I think that's part of the game. It's like you gotta like when you're playing the game. When I play Resident Evil 1, well, not now because I've played it a million times, but I feel like the correct way. I sound like an asshole. I feel like the correct way to play Resident Evil 1 is to actually ask yourself, what would I do if I was in this situation? How would I react to
exploded.
this?
I would put all my keys in my pocket.
This is true.
Well, let's say that you can't. What would you do with the given limitation?
I would find a backpack.
Make
Well,
a
there's no
rucksack.
I know. I get it. Colin, your complaints are definitely valid.
I'm
for
just
sure.
I'm just shit posting. It's fine. It is funny though, and I don't mean to interrupt because I agree with what you were saying. Honestly, I do. But one of Rachel's like the streamers she watches, he started playing Resident Evil the remake today, and she was watching and she's like, "Wait, so you only have 6 inventory slots if you play as Chris and 8 if you play as Jill?" And so we played Resident Evil back in like October or whatever, and I just went on this. She asked me that question, and went on this like 90-second rant
God.
about the fucking
shouldn't have asked
inventory
that.
again. I was like, damn, this lives rent free in my head, man.
I will agree. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense
It is funny.
because, like, the shotgun takes up as much space as a small key. Like, you could literally fit like 100 of those keys in your pocket.
I mean, ultimately though, like I said, I agree with what they were going with. I just didn't personally like feel what they wanted me to feel. I didn't feel dread. I felt annoyed, you know. But
No,
I can
that's-
totally get how someone would.
It's valid, absolutely. Not everything's for everyone. As simple as that. And I don't think there's a single game out there that is universally loved.
Ocarina of Time.
That
Coming
is
soon to
definitely not universally
Bookclub
loved.
near you.
I love it, but I know a lot of people who don't.
And they're wrong.
Resident Evil 1 is one of my favorite games of all time, and I love it dearly. It's a big part of my life. That's maybe overstating it a bit, but I love it. The end.
Definitely a fantastic game, fantastically designed, but has its missteps. All right, and this will be. Oh yeah, any amendments or closing thoughts for Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut?
Colin didn't get any survivors.
No, Chris was alone on the alone in the helicopter and surely infected. He wasn't looking too
and
hot.
very upset about his entire situation.
He was upset. I was upset. I had
Everybody-
more I wanted to do. I just wandered onto the helipad. Oh, game's over. Fucking what?
I still remember that text message you sent me. You're like, I got an ending I don't think I was supposed to.
Yeah, like,
It's
it was dumb, and made me not want to play anymore. You know, I'm like, why am I forced into this helicopter moment? Like, fuck this.
Yeah. No,
You're escaping.
it's gonna blow up.
To be fair,
Except
I
it
didn't want to play anymore before that. So when I got the ending, I was like, cool. I saw credits. I can move on.
My job is done here.
The best part about that ending is how the mansion doesn't explode and Tyrant literally walks out the front door. Like, uh-oh.
Chris carries the virus to wherever he goes, and Tyrant just wanders out there.
Tyrant's big day out.
Did I feel like I asked this in the episode, but I forget what the answer was. So, like, how does Wesker live into the other games if he gets killed by the Tyrant there?
He was already infected with the
so
virus.
he's okay.
He's got like
All right.
specialty virus.
It wasn't
Got
a
nanomachines, son.
Exactly.
That's the kind of like ham-fisted bullshit that makes the series lame. I think.
You know, and it'll be like a reveal where he like adjusts his glasses and like scoffs at you. I was already dead, you idiot.
Yeah, because it's like got no stakes, you know. Like,
Listen,
ooh.
after Chris hurts Wesker's feelings so bad in that cutscene when he laughs
Dude,
at the
that part's
Tyrant.
so funny. Stop it, Chris.
Stop.
No, yeah, he was already.
Yeah.
It wasn't the T virus, the one that turned everyone into zombies. It was because he's one of the researchers, right? Him and
Yep.
Birkin.
Birkin,
So
yeah. Then they Deus Ex Machina him and what was it, Code Veronica, and you're like, what? Like, no, get him out of here.
Yeah, it's
We should-
definitely a weird.
We should
series,
put a
but-
Code Veronica on Book Club. That would be a discussion.
When they remake it.
Well, no, we have to play it so they remake it.
No, they it's basically confirmed that they're remaking it,
Why? I mean, why?
so we can see more remake Claire, dude. That's why.
Okay. All right. I'm back in.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna back in. Let's get into our final game, most recently played. Was it fresh on our minds? Wasn't even that long ago. Ape Escape for the PlayStation 1. Another PlayStation 1. Man, we did Genesis to Genesis to PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 1. Huh. Man, Ape Escape. It's funny. I feel like people probably thought going into it if they knew anything about Ape Escape, but I feel like a lot of us didn't. Like, I feel like people would have thought I would hate it because it seems whimsical. But my argument is
yeah.
it is charming, not whimsical. It is
Give me examples of the difference.
whimsical is like lighthearted and like everything's cutesy and like fun and like these monkeys were trying to kill you. They had guns.
I think there's a better word than charming. Not to be so pedantic
I
here,
mean,
but Ape
it
Escape
could
really
be.
exudes something very specific.
Yeah, it's goofy. Like it's
Whimsical
wacky,
thinking.
zany. Like
Yeah.
I think
it's-
whimsical has a more like carefree like implication to it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
and
like
charming is just like appealing,
yeah.
right?
I think those monkeys are pretty carefree. They're extremely
Very
carefree.
zany. I will give it zany for sure.
Well, the monkeys themselves maybe, but like I mean, like the overall vibe of the game. I
like
think is-
I feel like you wouldn't see. Well, no, maybe I was gonna say like a Disney movie based like Ape Escape, the Disney movie, but you might see Milan's fucking whatever Disney movie. Like like this would be like a Pixar, like Monsters Inc., Monkeys Inc.
Burger King Big Kids Meal. Not
That's
a
right,
Happy Meal.
exactly.
It's EB Games demo kiosk.
Leave the kiosk alone. Hold.
It is though.
It is.
No, I thought you would hate Rice Star. I didn't think you would hate Ape Escape. Like there's a lot. Like I didn't know a whole lot about the game, but I did know that the 3D platformer where you use various tools and mechanics to catch hilarious monkeys.
They are pretty hilarious.
They are
I
hilarious.
feel like there's enough tech in there for you, Donnie.
Yeah. Well, the problem was like I probably would have given it a way higher score if some of the tech wasn't just obnoxiously clunky to do. I stand by the fucking like okay, maybe radial wheels, Secret of Mana, the goat to introduce them. Did we talk? I don't know. Did we talk about this? I don't think we talked about this. I looked
We
up.
were
Yeah, Chris.
we were trying to figure out what it was, but
Yeah.
there was no answer.
There is an answer, and it's a game we've played. Any guesses?
Wait,
What are
what's
we?
the question?
What are we talking?
The first game to have a radial wheel, or like execute a radial wheel.
It's not Secret of
Oh.
Mana.
No, because
The-
Secret of Mana is a little different.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's worse.
The Alien
It's
Soldier.
not-
No.
Is there a radial wheel in GoldenEye? Am I crazy?
Perfect Dark.
Shoot!
Yeah.
I was thinking that
it's
maybe it might
Perfect
have
Dark.
been Perfect
You hold
Dark.
down the
Yeah,
A button
yeah.
and you switch your weapons on a radial.
Dang,
Hell yeah.
dude.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We should have all known that one.
That's when I saw that. I was like, son of a bitch. It's like,
I was kind of thinking when I was thinking about it after, I was like, was it Perfect Dark? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a radial wheel aside. I think swinging the sword, if you hit the stick up, it should have swung vertically. And if you hit the stick left or right, it should have swung horizontally. It could have been that much better.
I think you should have just pressed the button to swing the sword. To be honest.
Okay. Yeah. If it were. Or you
But
do the
analog
crouch
stick.
and then the nut goes the right way.
I think it should have used Wii Motion Plus technology.
Listen.
All right, you're out of the club.
Yeah. We're getting rid of them.
We should play a Wii game.
Skyward Sword confirmed.
Oh god.
Wii Sports. We're playing Wii Sports.
Dun, dun,
Red Steel.
dun. Oh yeah, Red Steel.
I remember being excited for that game
Oh,
before
me
the
too.
Wii came out, and then it came out, and I
We're
was
gonna-
like, oh.
No, we could play the
I
conduit.
was really excited to stab myself with the Wiimote and expecting that to like simulate me like stabbing a sword through my dude, and then it didn't. I was like, this sucks.
Ruined your dreams. But no, Ape Escape. It was a good time. Like the levels were like okay. They started to get a little long in the tooth later, but for the most of the time they were kind of short and sweet. They were all interestingly designed. Like sometimes the camera could really be a pain in the fucking ass, but you know, you got to give early 3D platformers a little bit of slack, a little bit. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a romp.
I liked some of the characters too. Like they weren't like super deep, but like the professor, he was fucking sick, dude. The professor was awesome. Partially due to the fact that he didn't have a mouth and his
Mhm.
mustache moved when he talked. Like I don't know, it's just he felt like really appropriate for that game. Like he was more like a set piece than a character. But I don't know. Every time he was on screen, I was like, yeah, hell yeah, this dude's sick.
He's like a solid caricature of Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, like video game
intelligent,
professor guy,
scientist.
So
sensei.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh, where did I put my pants today? You know, like that kind of
Oh,
thing.
and then he invents something to find his pants.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect really going into it, other than it was a 3D platformer. I was kind of surprised at how competent it was. Like I thought it was going to be like maybe not Croc level bad. Sorry, Colin, but like maybe close to it. And I don't know. I feel like I don't want to say it was like innovative or like ahead of its time, but it did everything fairly well. You know, everything it set out to do, maybe except for the camera.
I mean, we did
I
talk
don't
about how
know,
it's very
like-
tech demo-y, and the fact that it's tech demo-y, the fact that it kind of hit as hard as it did is pretty impressive.
Right, yeah. And a lot of the game too was like them, yeah, like you said, trying to show off the DualShock controller. And so I feel like some stuff was unnecessarily cumbersome, like the fucking boat. I don't know. I remember a
that
few
boat.
you saying you liked the boat. Yeah, like, oh, dude.
Love the boat.
I got in
all of a
that
sudden it
boat
just
for
had
the
brain
first time.
problems.
I got in that boat for the first time, and I was like, "Who hurt you? What
Oh,
happened?"
that's so goofy. I love that thing.
I just love
I
that
just kept going in circles, dude. Like I was like, "What's wrong with me? What's wrong with my thumbs? Like, is there do
and
do I
the
have like
tooltip before you get into the boat was like, yeah, it might be weird at first, but you'll get the hang of it. And I'm like, I
yeah?"
bet people didn't get the hang of this. Mocking you
I
in the
just
tooltip.
there were a few parts with the boat, but I eventually just stopped using the boat and started flying around and like swimming, and it worked. Like I don't think you really ever needed to use the boat. They were just
Yeah.
like, "Hey, check it out, a boat." That
Check out
sucks.
this cool boat.
Yeah, that sucks.
I
Yeah,
don't think
it was a good game. I I wanted to complete it and get all the monkeys, and I started. And once I realized the actual magnitude of the task, I was like, "Nah, fuck that. I don't think
It's a
so."
lot of monkeys.
200
it's a lot of monkeys.
200 plus.
Yeah, like just running around and searching for so long, like with that game's quirks, like didn't seem too appealing for me.
But
And the
there's
fact that
monkeys though.
you're right, there are monkeys, and I caught a lot of them, and I think I caught enough. The rest of them can be free with their helmets and their bananas or whatever they have. I don't know. Kind of shitty that they locked the true boss fight behind all the monkeys.
Yeah. Like
Not a
maybe
boss.
80%,
Yeah,
85%,
exactly.
but
Something like
100%.
that would have been cool. And like at the end of the game, right? Spike escapes, but if you catch all the monkeys and get the true boss fight, you get to catch him with the net. Imagine how
Ooh,
satisfying
that
that
would be
be.
satisfying.
Like,
But
that's
there'd
fucked
be no
up.
sequel then.
I mean, have you
Does that mean the
looked
true
at
ending
like
isn't canon?
have you watched like footage of Ape Escape 2?
No.
They just ignore a lot of shit. Like
Did they
if
just
you watch,
escape again?
They
yeah.
probably did. If they did it once,
Yeah.
they'll do it again. And maybe
It's
even a
in the
third
name,
time.
man.
No spoilers.
Yeah, like the I watched the intro to Ape Escape 2 after I finished playing the first one because I was very curious. And it's you play as what's the kid's name? The main
Spike.
character? Like, well, what's the monkey's name then?
Spectre.
Spectre. Okay, so you play as Spike's cousin. I forget his name, but he looks exactly like Spike.
Spoke.
Every ape I caught was in vain.
And yeah, and like he's there in the lab talking to what's her face, professor's assistant, and like they're like the TV comes on. It's like, oh no, there's monkeys now, and the main character, Spike's cousin, is like, ah, ha ha ha, look at them, they're silly. And the professor's assistant is like, no, you fucking idiot, we're fucked.
And then the one
You
pulls
don't
out a gun
understand."
on the camera and he's like, oh no.
Yeah, and she's like, you have to go catch them, and he's like, okay, and that's the game. That's the story for Escape 2. I don't know how they escaped again, but they did.
There are
They
apes.
fucking
They've
escaped.
escaped. Go get them.
Yeah.
it's got more plot than your average 3D platformer. It's like enough, you know.
No, I'm not saying it's like inadequate. I'm just saying like we were talking about catching Spectre at the end and it all being in vain. It's like they retcon, like they just ignore a lot of what happened in the first one for the sake of having a second game, which is fine.
I hear that though. Kind of
It's like
cheapens it. But
like if they tried to follow the first one's story too much, it would have been like Spectre's in prison and the monkeys broke him. Hey, that would have been cool.
That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah,
Spectre
the
Jr.
monkeys break him out of jail.
oh,
Yeah.
Spectre Jr., yes, dude. His little son. And he's just an absolute psychopath.
Even worse than his dad. Like it shows him he executes someone on the knee.
You're like, oh no. It's the same fat guy being chased by that monkey on the motorcycle.
That poor guy.
Can't catch a break.
He like launches all the nuclear bombs and you have to like go back in time.
Ape Escape 4 coming to a PS6 near you.
They really need to do something with that IP, honestly.
I mean, they put
Sony
Spike
is just
in PlayStation All Stars, man. What more do you want?
Sony.
A
Sony
game?
only cares about
Okay.
sad dads.
True.
What do you mean? Wait, what? What do you mean?
Sad dad games.
What do you mean?
No, that's true.
And,
What's this?
Last of Us, whatever.
Kratos.
God of
Wow,
I'm
you're
sad, Dad.
right. Holy
It-
shit.
Ape Escape Can you guys name a PS1 game with more complex enemy AI?
Metal Gear
Those
Solid.
monkeys are
Croc.
crazy.
Yeah, those
You
monkeys are
said-
crazy.
I mean, monkeys are crazy. That's why they escaped.
They're also wacky
They're very wacky.
and ridiculous.
Yeah.
But Croc, aren't the enemies in Croc just like puffballs with stupid ass eyes?
They sort of walk in circles and sometimes collide with you.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
just gonna sit here and take this.
They sometimes collide with you. That'd be the funniest thing if that was the description in the manual. It's like, and this guy, he's a puffball with eyes. And sometimes he collides with you. Watch out.
Get out of
And
his
Croc
way.
Croc.
Croc will be like, what did Croc say? What was his catchphrase?
Wazoo.
Yazoo.
Splat.
Yazoo.
Yeah.
Something.
He'd have been like Shazoo Kersplat, and then the credits roll.
It's like a dark incantation.
Yeah. This Necronomicon. But they would be great to see another Ape Escape game. I'm definitely going to play 2 and 3.
I do want to play 2
sure.
and see if I want to play 3. But yeah, I think I would get hyped now. Like if I was watching some Sony fucking thing and they teased Ape Escape 4, I'd probably lose it. All I did was play Ape Escape 1 a month ago. So it's
Yeah,
like,
Ono comes out wearing the monkey
oh
helmet.
god, Blanca and Ono come out with the monkey hats on. No,
Dude, I'd get hyped too. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. They release a real monkey during Game Awards.
And a real 12-year-old with a net.
Jeff, if you're listening, you only got to pay us $1 million for that idea.
I don't know about you guys. I found that as time has gone on from this game, I find myself wanting to play it again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I could
that's why I
definitely
put it
play
on
it
the
again.
list. I was
Sure.
like, I'll
Yeah.
play this again.
I feel
Yeah.
like I'm gonna have to bump up my score just a little bit. Like I feel like a lot of the friction I had with the game would. I don't want to say it was a skill issue. It was just a problem with my approach.
Well, now you learned that
Like-
elite tech from that gameplay video that I.
Yeah, you just kind of wiggle the stick and
Yeah,
it
you just go
counts as
crazy.
long as it connects. So it's super easy. Because honestly, that was most of my problem. I would whiff my initial catch because of the camera, right, and all that, and then I'd have to chase the stupid monkey around. He's like brr, brr, shooting me with his AK-47 or whatever. And so
I
it-
think
Yeah.
chasing it around and it looking silly and funny is like part of the game.
yeah, absolutely, it is.
It's like here's this silly creature, like just being itself, and you're like struggling. Like it's supposed to be more like primitive compared to you, right? But it's like making you look stupid.
Yep,
I don't mean
prank-
you
pranking you.
specifically.
No, I was
mean
dumb.
just like in general, like
Or just like
Like-
when their reaction as this primitive monkey is to immediately scream and run away with their
Yeah.
submachine gun, just
and they
spraying it.
just flailing their arms around, screaming, knocking things over, like shitting on the floor. Like, it's hilarious, dude. I love them. I love them.
If the
I
CPU
love
were
those
stronger,
monkeys.
they definitely would have programmed them shitting all over the floors and walls.
If it was more realistic, if it was less whimsical and grounded in reality, the monkeys could definitely fling feces at you.
That'll be
And
Ape
then-
Escape 4.
Yeah, and then you have to treat the infection from the feces. It's like Snake Eater. Like you have to use antiseptic.
It'll be in VR too.
And you're a sad dad.
Or have
Yeah.
all the tenants.
Takes place in the future. You have a
It's
kid
like-
and you're sad.
It's the post-apocalypse, and Spectre's trying to keep his son alive.
He wants to get revenge on the monkeys.
That's right. They took everything from me.
90% of the world's bananas are radioactive, and he can't eat them. You have to go find the one crate of bananas that's not radioactive.
I'd be hyped.
Honestly, like I don't really have much to say about this one. I feel like the platforming was pretty damn janky, to kind of like Croc, where it was like really annoying, and there was just like it was like a bit too long at the very end too, which is just I don't know. It
Oh.
kind of kills the platformer for me.
Can I
I
touch
agree
on
that
that?
it was too long. I agree.
All
with
you guys
that.
were saying it was so long. I feel like it's such a short game. Am I crazy?
I kind of felt like it was like that too, but then like as some of the levels started coming on, I was like, hey, these are taking longer to do, and it's like it felt like I felt like I
They
was
they
led
do
up.
get longer, yeah.
I was like led up to expect to be like fighting Spectre and like in the game like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Same,
I was
They
same.
do the Spectre fake out 3 times.
But even then, like there's like 9 levels total, right? Like it's something really small.
No, there's more than that. There's I think there's like 7 worlds with 3 each.
Is it
something like
really?
that.
Yeah, like 3 or
Yeah.
4.
Boy, howdy, do I just have a blast and time flies when I play that game.
The starting levels was like amazing fun. It's when they get longer. I was. Ugh.
Yeah, there
Was
were.
that
I
one
think
world?
there were like 2 separate instances where I thought I was at the end of the game and it kept going, and I was like, okay, your thing. But
Fascinating.
It's still fun.
I would
Still-
agree that the last end levels, they get too long. Honestly, it's better when it's in the shorter levels at the start, but still good.
That being said, I feel like the longest level of them all, the final one, I really like the tower, Spectre Tower. Like it was long and it was entertaining for its long. Because I do agree, those longer levels where you had to catch all the monkeys and all that, like they were long in the tooth. But that final level felt like it was like, it felt like it was worth being a long level.
I'm okay with the long levels is if they're designed well and they flow and they're not confusing. I feel like for the most part, the long levels weren't too confusing. They led the player where you need. They like naturally funneled you to where you need to go, right? And a lot of them had like cool aspects where you would end up back in an earlier part of the level without backtracking, and like there would be something new or something that opened up. And I thought there was a lot of parts like that that were pretty well designed, honestly. Like designing a level like that to send the player back without backtracking and without even realizing it, like that's hard to do. And I think they did a pretty good job for the most part with the longer levels. There were some that were kind of like I wasn't a big fan of the amusement park. I did not like that.
Let me tell you about that fucking roller coaster.
That was that was definitely the worst part of the game. That roller coaster.
Oh god.
Like you had to be a fucking Jedi to react to some of that shit, dude. Fucking pod racing ass shit, dude.
How about that new pod racing game?
Dude, pod racing's back.
Yeah. Now that's what I call
I'm
pod
actually
racing.
KOTOR's back.
I'll play
Pod
it. I'll play
racing's
the
back.
pod racing game.
Man, that was really sad. Like the 2 most exciting things about the video game awards were a KOTOR that's going to come out in 6 years, and now that's what I call pod racing version 2. But I mean, that is still pretty exciting, both of them.
Mega Man.
Okay, yeah, Mega Man.
Onimusha.
The way they introduced Mega Man though was like, are you fucking really, guys? Really? Like Jeff was like, and now for the return of a legendary franchise that is long overdue, and then there's like this slow cut scene that's like epic, and then it's like it's Mega Man.
Yeah, like the
Oh.
cheesiest like Mega Man 11 looking thing, and you're like, what?
Yeah, I love Mega Man, but the way they revealed it was stupid. It was fucking dumb.
Any other amendments or final thoughts about Ape Escape?
The monkeys are good.
Monkeys are good,
They are.
and they've
Monkeys are
escaped.
really good.
They're
Monkeys are good.
composed primarily of good. Also, have you looked at them?
I looked at them.
Me
See,
too.
for being a tech demo, it is a very video game.
Yes.
It
I
really
mean,
is. Yeah.
But I feel like that's what you can kind of lean into in a tech demo. Like, hey, we
Yeah.
have these new things. Play your favorite video game with these things. It's like, all right.
So easy to
Yeah.
break that up, though.
Yeah,
That is a
I
good
absolutely
point.
agree.
Like when you can tell, you can really feel like when they were making that game, they weren't afraid of doing things. Like if they had an idea, they would implement it. Like I feel like nowadays it's like if you have an idea for a game you're working on, it's like, does it comply with our strict guidelines? Is the dad sad? Is it realistic? Like no, well then you're fired.
Yeah.
Kill that man.
Get rid of them.
I've missed that in games. It's like, hey, you have a wacky idea. Let's see it. Come on. What do you
Oh,
got?
you made 3 incomplete campaigns in Nox. All right, well.
That's
Ship
a
it.
totally different story.
Yeah.
Ship it, send it, print it.
I think my 8 is good. I'll leave my
Yep.
8 alone.
I'm happy.
I bumped it up to 7.25 for me.
7.25.
Incredible.
Okay. Okay.
That's a good score.
A rip-roaring year. Let's see if we can beat this record next year.
Yeah, it was...
I'd certainly hope so.
We will. We will.
We will. On God. So, Mike, I think we could just do a quick rundown. Like, it's probably obvious, like, who's everybody's favorite games were. But, I mean, I guess Metaphor. It's weird for me to pick Metaphor over Resident Evil, but I gotta pick Metaphor, man. I haven't played a game. Well, actually, you know what? I feel like a lot of people are really down on video games. Video games are trash. Video games suck. But man, I feel like I played a lot of really good video games. So it's like, damn, like Metaphor. And my favorite part about Metaphor is how dumb I am that I didn't follow a project of a like team that I really love their games because I thought it was some weird Xbox exclusive like Persona at home game that I was like, yeah, whatever. And then Colin was gushing about the demo, and I was like, wait, that game's like for real?
How nice of a surprise, though, yeah.
Yeah, very nice. And
Totally.
yeah, but if I had to pick my favorite book club game, I guess, you know, technically it was book club, but if I had to pick the one we all played, obviously Resident Evil 1 wins that. But Metaphor is my technical number one.
What is your? You got to rank the list. What is your ranked list?
My rank list, definitely Resident Evil. Well, I'm counting Metaphor. So Metaphor, Resident Evil, Ape Escape, Rystar, Nox. Oh, this is a tough one. Blood Omen, and then Sonic Spinball. At least I
It's
finished
really
Blood
telling
Omen.
about Spinball.
It's barely a game, dude.
Ugh. That options music lives rent free in my head, unfortunately.
That's right.
Put it
It's
on.
barely music.
I'm not putting it on. I can't.
It sounds like someone. It sounds like a robot having a seizure, and
You know what?
like everyone's freaking out, and they don't know how to help it. And it's
Someone quick, put a wallet under his tongue.
Who put cookies in his mouth?
you're not supposed to do that.
You know what? That actually makes me, since we're sitting here describing it, I'm gonna read off a couple of the YouTube comments that made me laugh that people said that compared it to. First one: when you bite the fork that you were eating with. And then I don't quite know what this one says, but it said, I once heard someone describe this as the music version of McDonald's Sprite. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
What?
I agree with this guy
Acidic,
saying,
bro.
listen to this hurts my teeth. And
Yeah,
let's
yeah, I
end
can
it
see
on,
that.
this is the music audio equivalent of hitting your elbow on the table.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's like, you know, the people who like they have fillings in their teeth, and they say that the CIA is broadcasting directly.
They're
into
just
their
hearing
head.
that song and they think it's from the
Yeah,
CIA.
that's what it is, dude. That's what they're hearing.
Yeah, that shit checks out. All right, who wants to do their countdown next?
Okay. Obviously Resident Evil is my number one. Easily. Number 2, Ape Escape. Then Rystar. Then the rest are just shit.
Rest go in the toilet.
Same.
Yeah, I don't need to rank the rest of them. They're all fucking bad. Well, okay, that's not totally fair. Nox is barely bobbing above the surface of the cesspool. The other two are just on the bottom.
Where they belong.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can safely say. Sorry, did I just drop something? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. My favorite was obviously Metaphor, but that one it feels unfair to rank that one. It's got too much time on the others. Resident Evil was sick, and like honestly, I'd say it goes the same with my numbers, right? Like, I think the only thing is that I probably enjoyed Sonic Spinball more than Nox, but like the point system doesn't represent that. Like I really didn't like either game, but at least Sonic Spinball, like I don't know. I don't even know. That's just the vibe.
It
There's
probably
just
took
something
less
about
time.
it. Yeah, that's probably it. It's probably like it was just faster, so I didn't have to suffer through it as much. That's my list is there.
What about
Okay, wait,
Blood Omen?
I'll say it really fast. Resident Evil, Rise Star, Blood Omen. All right, fuck, Ape Escape, Blood Omen. Fuck, never mind.
Shut it down.
All right. Holden.
Metaphor, but that doesn't count. Then Resident Evil 1 for sure. Then Ape Escape. And Blood Omen. Then Nox. Then Spinball. Oh, I didn't. Rice Stars
Star.
crossed out as Feel. Hold on, let me start over. Metaphor, Resident Evil, Ape Escape, Feel. No. I would do Legacy of Kain, then Feel.
Ooh.
What?
Hell yeah.
Then Nox, then Spinball.
I was gonna say stop copying my list, but then you fucked it all up.
Yeah, I like Legacy of Kain.
He's got good taste, dude. Get over it.
Well,
All right, so my
Oh.
list.
Feel.
Feel.
Sorry. I'm gonna do Metaphor, then Ape Escape, then Legacy of Kain, Rise Star, Nox, Sonic Spinball. Did I skip Resident Evil?
You did.
This is hard.
It's really hard.
Okay. Metaphor, Ape Escape, Blood Omen, Resident Evil 1, Rise Star, Nox, Sonic Spinball.
It's so weird not hearing RE1 at the head of that one.
What do you want from
Yeah,
me?
It's
I
incorrect.
know.
What do
I
you want from
respect
me?
it. I just weirds me out.
Come fight me.
All right. Mine is Resident Evil, followed by Ape Escape, and then there's kind of a small gap, and then Rise Star or Feel. Then a massive gap. And I'd say probably, it's hard to say because I actually finished Nox once upon a time, but this time I couldn't. So I would say actually probably Blood Open, then Nox, and then Sonic Shitball.
And then sewer time.
Shitball.
Sewer time.
Sewer time. Do.
I
Yeah.
hate Sonic.
Come on.
Don't let Spinball taint you.
He has one giant eyeball. You realize this, right?
And so does Donkey Kong now.
I hate him too.
Okay, fair enough.
I hate's a strong word.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I know it is.
All right, well,
They're not real, so I can hate them. It's
That's
fine.
true. All right, well, I feel like we've aired our grievances, like reinforced our loves and likes, and I've really shitted up the scores and everything. But you know, it's always good to put it all together in the vacuum. What we played, talk about it again, do the quick, and as it was, maybe we didn't play the most games this year. We still played a good amount. Like,
Dude, what a year.
what a year. I think we had the highest highs and the lowest lows, maybe. Well, I mean, metaphor's weird. Kind of doesn't count.
It was a weird year.
Well, I just want to bring up, have we had a higher score than Resident Evil? Yes.
Oh, on average?
On average, yeah, we have.
Alien Soldier?
What is it?
Terra Enigma
Isolation,
and
right?
Alien
Oh.
Isolation.
What the fuck?
Also Final Fantasy
And
Tactics, even though I
Tactics, yeah.
desperately tried to tank it.
Yeah.
It was personal. We know it's fine.
Yeah.
Anything lower than Sonic Spinball?
No, not
No.
possible. Unless Darth hits
say
us
I'd
with
put-
another
I-
fucking meme pig.
I changed my score to a 1, so that pretty much guarantees it.
Yeah.
It's,
You
it's
guys
already.
put Simon's Quest in this bitch. Come on.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh, dude. Bro. Dude, Simon's Quest is a fucking shining golden master. Whoa, wait, never. It's a game. It's a game.
It's a video game.
I'm saying compared to Sonic Spinball, every game is a masterpiece. Let's just say that.
You know what? There's some bad ones out there. All right,
Yeah, I mean, it's either as bad or better. There's nothing worse.
I think there could be
Confidence.
something worse. I think there could be worse. As much as that game is trash and garbage and awful, I think there could be worse.
I feel like that once you get to a certain point, like it's just blur. It's just a blur of pain,
True.
and it's not even worth measuring at that point. 'cause
Game's trash. I think I could play a game that I would give a 1. So
Blood Omen.
and that game is Blood Omen. Yep. All right. Well, that was a rip roaring 2025, and so we got games to come. We got Metroid Fusion coming in hot pretty soon. Chrono Cross is a pseudo long game. Tune in.
So with Chrono Cross, if the plan is to do it at the end of February, I probably won't be able to because my work heck doesn't end until February 20th. That wouldn't leave me a lot of time to play it.
Gotcha.
And I'm basically already it's already started. Like Monday is basically it for me.
no.
It can. I mean, like I said, I have no problem with it being the end of March or whatever. You know.
I mean, it's up to you guys. Don't change it just based on me. Like if you guys want to play it, go for it.
I'll try my best, but I think might be a tall order because
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with so many RPGs right now. Not because I couldn't do it. It's because I have a big brain. My apologies for that.
But yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Like play it by ear. See if end of February. Like who's willing, who wants to maybe push it out. But we will have Metroid Fusion, and then like right after, like Super recovers from work hack, we'll have another game after that. So it'll be a double hitter. It'll be a real one. We'll have some games this year, and I'm looking forward to it. Looking at the selections or the submissions that we still have, like there's some fucking video games on there, and then we'll continue to add them. So looking forward to that. Seeing if we see Diablo or Ape Escape 2, some of the games we've talked about, maybe thrown on there. But yeah, I think that's a good way to close out 2025. Definitely a rip roaring discussion. Always have a good time, and like I said, it was good to revisit the good and the bad of 2025. But, gentlemen, a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And here's to Metroid Fusion coming soon to a book club near you. All right.
Well, fine. Bye.
Bye. God.
Bye.
you guys
Get out of
later.
here. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. This has been 2025, the recap of Seriously Casual, a video game book club. Audience at home, thanks for watching, lurking. And hi, YouTube. All right. Catch you guys later for Metroid Fusion, 2026's first Seriously Casual game.